What's up, nerds? Welcome back to the stream. So, we had a lot happen yesterday. Holy shit. Wow. Okay, so, to recap, hole in reality somewhere in this church. I don't know if I can actually find the damn thing. Maybe not yet. I don't know. I'm wondering if, like, maybe if I go do other shit, then I come back and I talk to her again, maybe she's found something more. I don't know, but apparently she's been at it pretty consistently. But unfortunately, Kim was right, and this really doesn't have anything pertaining to our current investigation. So we're gonna kind of get back to that. I should probably get back to, you know, the reason we're here, trying to figure out who killed that guy. The problem with that is that I went around the dock, or not the boardwalk. Like, I went around the boardwalk. Where is this? Where was this? Where was this? Yeah, determined. I gotta check it for bullet traces. Okay, so I gotta look around for bullets. All right, so we're gonna walk around the boardwalk for a little bit more time. I want to see if we can find anything about this killer. Now, of course, if he didn't fire the gun from the boardwalk, then there wouldn't be any evidence of a gun being fired here. There wouldn't be any bullet traces or anything. So maybe the fact that I haven't found anything. Ooh, what was that? Red. Blood drips from your knuckles to the sand. Drip, drip, drip. Oh, probably because I punched the phone a couple times. That's my bad. I lost my cool. Or rather, Harry lost his cool. Can I now call the library like I wanted to?
Under a yellow plastic dome. There's a bitter, caustic taste on the...
So I got a phone number for the library off the library card to try to figure out the man, like the dead working class man's, like, identity or whatever. Is that... That keeps lighting up, and I can't tell if that's a trick of the light, if it's a bug or what. I think it's just a visual bug, because I can't actually interact with that. Weird, 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 weird. So I don't see any traces of bullets or anything like that. I wonder if I should just move on up north, because we're here at the church, right? I still don't know what this massive egg is, or if I can even get to this massive egg. That's what I'd like to do. It is also getting late in the day. It's 1841. I wonder what this damn egg thing is. Because if the church is there, the egg is somewhere down over here. But as far as I could tell, this was as far as I could walk. Although, can I go up this way? Oh, I can go up this way. I didn't go up here yet. Alright, maybe this is where that weird egg thing is. This map... I think part of, like, this map is not a perfect map. It's a very weird, not proportionalized map. That's the wheel. That's the pleasure wheel that they were talking about. I knew that was there. I don't know why that tripped me up so hard yesterday. That is a box. Money. Awesome, awesome. What we got here? No boat in the boathouse today. This section of the coast hasn't been used in decades. So not only is there no boat in the boathouse today, there has not been a boat in the boathouse for years. I wonder, oh, here we go. This is an area I haven't been yet. There's some more cash. The boathouse is shoddily constructed. A strong breeze might blow it over. I mean, hasn't it been raining like all day today? I feel like it should have been collapsed at this point then. Ancient paint is peeling off the roof of the shaded bench covered in rust. Now, what is this?
That is a scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
So this is probably ancient shit from the war that was taking place. Yeah. Look, Kim, even more bullet holes. Something's definitely gone down here. But I think I'm going to use my visual calculus and we're going to see if we can figure it out.
A row of ghostly shades stand facing the wall.
Oh.
There are many of them. A dozen at least.
It was a firing squad.
Lowered and eyes blindfolded. It's quiet. No sound. No movement.
Well, time to face the wall.
10 meters away, other shades are lined up in an orderly manner. Automatic rifles primed. A gust of wind blows by. The coats of the firing squad flap slowly in the breeze. A single person stands on the side.
So this is either the revolution or the revolution that came after
Snowflakes fall on the wooden planks and
I
the
guess it
surrounding
depends on how
sand
recent the
dunes,
bullet holes are.
covering the land with the white of innocence. A long time has passed since the moment of this fusillading. Rain and brine have since washed all the blood away. Not a trace remains.
I guess that would explain why there's a rifle there. Hey, Sand.
The abundance of bullet holes leads to two
How's it going
options.
today, man?
Either an inordinate amount
We're doing
of
good here.
executions were performed here,
It's
or
cold though.
they did
I'm
not
fucking
use a
cold.
conscience round, where only one soldier has the loaded rifle. Looks like this was a mass execution with everyone fully armed.
Yeah, I could have figured that out myself, visual calculus. Thanks, damn it. Haha, gotcha. Gotcha. All right. Look at the people
A
against
host
the wall.
of men, probably in everyday
I
clothes,
changed it. Well, I mean,
ragged from the
I'm not
conflict
gonna,
and covered
you
in
know,
dust.
I gotta
They
keep
were
you on
not
your toes
seated.
somehow, dude.
A common practice for executions in some nations, as demonstrated by the height level of the bullet holes.
Huh.
They stand, facing the wall.
Yep.
It's impossible to discern any details about their personality or background.
They're facing the wall.
7 men in combat uniforms and dark coats, holding automatic
understand why that's
rifles
like a
aimed
thing.
at the people.
Maybe because you don't want to
Soldiers
look in
from
the
some
eyes of their
side.
victims.
But from which
See
one?
they're pleading. Kind of cowardly, don't you think? It's a bit cowardly, making them turn around so you can't look at them in the eyes.
The commandant.
So used to hearing. Well,
The
I
one who
mean,
gives
the
the
thing
order.
is when you come in and say it,
Machine
I'm gonna
gun
have
fire
to
crackling
change it.
through the air.
I gotta change
The
it.
lights
I
of the
can't be
muzzle
predictable.
flashes dancing on his face.
Wow. Who was at this
I don't know.
execution?
I don't know who died here.
I think we can
Landed
guess.
beside that horrible wall. It could have been any of the parties involved in the revolution.
That is a good point.
Perhaps the ones executed here were the loyalist conservatives, killed by the communists at the start of the Civil War. Or it could have been the communists, put to death during the last stretch of the conflict by the coalition forces.
Yeah, that's the problem, is we just don't know.
Remember what Trent Heidelstein said about Veld?
Oh shit, the Feld thing. Right. I'm still predictable as crap. Honestly fair. Because I'm so predictable, I gotta grab a hold of any control I can. Get any sort of unpredictability. I can't speak for shit. Unpredictability that I can create. Otherwise, I'll get boring.
Another likely scenario.
That is also possible. So it could have been communists, revolutionaries, or working class people that were just killed when the revolutionaries seized their
Or
assets.
maybe
Maybe. Oh, what about people from the coalition? Thank you, reaction speed.
It's very unlikely the coalition forces
Oh.
were the ones who died here. They were always the last ones against the wall.
Well, who knows? Maybe this time was an
To
exception.
be honest, if a coalition member was anyone in this situation, it was a commandant, the superior giving the orders.
All right.
a cold
Goodbye.
sea wind
Goodbye,
blows
visual
away the
calculus.
figures.
Well, that was neat. Predicted you're going to try to be unpredictable, so I predicted the situation. I heard you like unpredictability, so I put some predictability into your unpredictability. The sign says Entre Interdite. I don't speak the French. An old ticket taker booth, no longer in operation. People paid money to park here, no one would pay now. So, this is a little parking lot, a little paper park parking lot. I kind of thought it would be a drive-in theater, but sure. Look at this, look at all this. This might be... What is this convo went to? Brother, I don't know. I really don't. I don't know what I'm saying half the time. More money. Man, I am getting rich just walking around this area. Look at that. I am a 34 in air. The door is not only barred shut, it is inaccessible. Yeah, well, tell that to my little friend, the pry bar. Oh, never mind. Okay. Didn't even give me a chance. So yeah, I do have chain cutters, so I could have just broken the chain for the padlock when I couldn't get into the church. But I got the key, and that's what matters. What is this? What is this? Found Peepo Pepo Peep. What? Found Peepo Peepo. Peepo. What is this? Where does this go? On my head? Oh. That looks stupid as shit. I don't want that. But that's +2 logic. That's a lot of logic. I got a total +3. No. No, I like the orange bean or the yellow beanie. Or it is orange. This is orange bum hat. I like that way more. We're gonna keep the beanie. Okay, bottles. Nothing else? There's nothing else over here? Well, it appears that the boardwalk was a bust, unfortunately. No signs of bullet casings, no signs of anywhere that a sniper would have actually used as a vantage point. And I still don't know where this goddamn big egg is. Is it this? Is it this building here? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe there's something up over this way? Because there just looked like a path over here. But that's not there. Thank you, Harry. Thank you for actually using the stairs like a normal person. No, that's all blocked off by these, like, small pieces of trash on the ground. We'll drink of the day, just some iced coffee. Which, I should have hot coffee because it's cold, but I didn't want to make coffee, so. I'm just having what's in my fridge. No. Okay, so I cannot go that way at all. But I can go up here. For you. Some magnesium. Oversized superstar sunglasses, huh? Now, so that's +2 encyclopedia. But how does this look? No, I prefer these because they match the coat. They match the coat. You gotta match your colors. Alright, what's up here? I'm just trying to like explore every aspect that I can. I should probably head back to the library. Could this be the buoy? Oh, the buoy!
A metal and plastic contraption bobs up and down amidst
I kind of expected it to be more
At first, it just looks like trash. But if you look closer...
That, over there, must be the boy class you told us about. The one she hid her passport in. We should take a look.
We should.
Ooh, hidden things.
Yes.
Secrets. Lies. You lift the boy out of the water without much effort. It's not tied to anything.
Buoy.
The cords dangling from the bottom appear to have been cut.
So therefore, that's how it's pronounced. Examine the plastic ball.
The number 11 has been written on the yellow plastic. It hasn't been in the water for very long, but it's already discolored and slimy with silt.
Me too.
A latch holds it close, but only just barely. The brittle metal of the latch has cracked.
Shit, does that mean I can't open it?
Simple construction. Very unsafe.
I mean, it can't. How unsafe can it be? I'm gonna sniff
It
it.
smells like you would expect it to smell. A concentrated version of the coast. Salt, industrial slop, and decay.
Okay, yeah, no, that is about what I expected it to smell
The
like.
water this side of the peninsula is cleaner. Actually, smells a little salty.
All right,
There's
shake it.
something in there, splashing around.
All right, moving it on.
Glasses worth of seawater pours out. Some algae.
You're telling me I
And
wasted that
nothing
shot
else.
glass worth of seawater?
Well, damn.
Somebody grabbed it. Somebody grabbed her stuff. Interesting. Hey, buddy, you have to learn 40 pages of material for your history test that is tomorrow. You should be doing that then. You didn't learn it all? Man, you know, that actually takes me back. When I was doing my, I think it was AP Euro in high school. I didn't do like any homework, and then I would just do the study guides at the end of the period up to the test, ace the test, and I finished that year with like a B in the class and 30 something missing assignments. I could have easily aced that course, but I was too lazy. All right. We're lucky it's still here. A little longer and it would have floated away, but there's no documents.
I have no idea.
This is a minor quirk. We know what was in the buoy anyway. But also, okay, like it's not a disaster, but it's not exactly. Here's the thing, right? It's not a disaster. It's not a total disaster that we didn't find the documents, but it's not like it's not something we can just brush off. It's not just okay that like that's evidence. That's shit that we could use. And also, that means somebody else has Clausia's real identity. And that's no good-o, because she's worried that people are coming after her.
Or think we do. This is a small loose end, either way.
Yeah,
Not important,
I don't
hope.
like loose ends though. Yeah, see, it could have been her enemies. If she took them herself, she would have told us that. Could it be related to the cryptozoologists? I didn't even think about that. I forgot about the cryptozoologists. There we
In
go.
my experience, cryptids are generally uninterested in travel documentation.
Yeah, but the
We should
cryptozoologists.
go.
You could
But
ask
it's-
the miss what she thinks.
I
Later,
could.
if you have the time.
I'll do that.
Though you doubt she'll tell you much at this point.
That is true. I did threaten to arrest her. You don't know what that is in freedom grades. B is like the second highest grade you can get. I had about an 82% in the class. 82 out of 100. So somewhere around there, whatever that would translate to. Which, surprising that it was that high. Who is this? These heavy military blockades are riddled with bullet holes crumbling. Who are you? Are you trying and failing to start a fire? Are these the cryptozoologists? Did I just walk past these
Hello,
dudes?
I'm
These are
Garrett.
the cryptozoologists.
How do you do, officer?
Hello, Gary. The crypto-fascist? Hold on a second. That's not a cryptozoologist.
Yellow man. I mean, officer.
Excuse me? You don't get to just fucking
The
say
lieutenant
that.
raises his eyebrows slightly.
Kim, I need to borrow your
Takes
gun.
out his notebook.
Kim, I need to borrow your gun. I need to shoot a racist.
Interesting. This is something to ask him about after a little probing.
After a
first.
little probing, no, I'm gonna call
I'm
him
just
out.
waiting for my friend
I
Morel to
can't.
finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization.
Yeah, not a lover of the great
I
outdoors.
like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
I'd be more worried about the cold than, yeah. You don't have a lower median than 3. I don't know what that means in non-freedom grades, so I assume that's like in the middle-ish? I don't know.
Degenerates, this man respects authority too much. To see the truth inscribed upon thine own visage. Pretend thou art a paragon of virtue.
Okay. I like, I'm picking up what you're putting down, drama. I like this, all right? I am neither of those things, I can assure you. I'm a by-the-books, clean as a whistle officer of the law. Yeah, with this expression, and this fucking, these bloodshot eyes, the red nose, no shot is he gonna believe that. Oh, Santa, I didn't even realize you were gone, but welcome back. Grades are from 1 to 6. Okay, so yeah, about the middle. So that would be considered like a C in freedom units. Your grade's like 2 minus 2. So, okay. So it's about the same as the units that we have here, except instead of being letters, it's numbers. Because we have like the A minus. Well, the thing is like the California school system didn't like using pluses and minuses as a like as an official thing. They were just kind of like little aesthetic choices. It was just A, B, C, D, and then F. I never understood why they skipped E. Like, because did they really want F for failure? Like, did they really want that like stupid little extra whatever? Because none of the other letters mean anything. They could have just done E, but they skipped E, and it was like, oh, we're gonna go to F for the failing grade because it's F for failure. This country's so unserious. Okay. Drunks and degenerates, that's my crew. Sadly, I think I might be a drunk or a degenerate, maybe even both. Nobody's, you know what? Hey, nobody's perfect. I'm sure you've been tempted to drink.
Oh, I've been
You know,
tempted.
actually, just go study it out. All right, buddy, that
But
sounds like a
someone
great
has to
idea.
stay
You should do
strong
that
for
for
river
sure.
call.
There's always the VOD later. But yeah, no, good luck with that. Good luck on your test. Hope you do well. History's fun, so, you know, shouldn't be too bad. All right, his gaze shifts to the pile of soggy logs at his feet.
He pronounces
soggy log.
Revocol with a hard K, unlike other people.
Why did you say Revocol?
I like to pronounce it the hard way, the old way, the Vespertine way.
What a fucking dork. Apparently some dumbass kids and parents thought E was for excellent. Oh. You know what? Given Americans, yeah, I get it. Yeah, because back in the day when the school grading system, E was... You see, I didn't realize that. I guess I never thought about that. Still, incredibly unserious. Why couldn't we just use numbers? Fucking... It's so dumb. That's like the goddamn A&W 1/3 pounder burger versus the McDonald's quarter pounder burger, and nobody bought it because Americans are dumb as shit, and we're like, oh, 1/4, 4 is greater than 3, so 1/4 better than 1/3. Why would we buy a third pound burger? And I mean, but like also like quarter pounder is such a, of course I'm in America, of course I'm talking about fucking burgers now. Don't clip that. But like it also, like, quarter pounder is an easy thing to say, right? And again, Americans are dumb. And like there's no colloquial term for like 1/3, so you're either gonna have to say like third pounder or like 1/3 pound or something like that. You know, but Buddy said it in a very concise way, and also very truthfully. You definitely did give it the nice, the kind spin, the benefit of the doubt
stupid way.
spin. Stupid
He
way.
winks at you, trying to relay some hidden message.
Yeah, the stupid way is
inviting you
correct.
to mispronounce it too.
Fuck no.
Perhaps. It's a secret rite. A very fringe nationalist handshake, probably.
Yeah. I'm not going with this. Hey, is this your mug? The fucking racist mug that I found? Is that your house?
My mug? Why would you think that?
I can see you recognize it. It's in your eyes.
I may have had a similar looking mug in the past. That's all.
All right, I believe you, man. You look like the kind of man who knows it's a crime to lie to an officer.
Okay, I admit it.
Got it. So that's
I threw
his
the mug
fuck-ass
away
little
in the
house.
trash container behind the hostel.
You fixed the
I
PS5 your
know
cat
I
broke?
shouldn't have.
Awesome.
And I
What was the
am
problem?
very sorry, officer.
I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. You got those skills that you've been talking about with like electronics
You're not
and
going
shit.
to find me, are you?
Oh shit. I can find him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I deserve that. And I won't do it again. You have my word.
You see, the actual crime he broke was lying to an officer, but I like to think I'm finding him for basically being racist towards Kim.
I don't know what got into me. Stuffing my garbage in another man's property. I've been having trouble at work lately. The
Good.
Quakos are price dumping us out of competition.
What did you do, Gary?
Nothing. Just answering some
this-
questions. Helping out the law.
Is this the same voice actor for Everart? He sounds like his voice is very similar to Everart's. That might be significant, but also probably not. I don't know. The SSD was fucked in the CPU. You bought an extremely broken and old PS5 and used its bones to revive mine. That's pretty rad. That is pretty rad. I gotta say, that's cool, and it's working fine with like no problems, no what's the word? Performance issues or anything? Because that's pretty fucking great. All right. Ooh. So, okay. So that's interesting, right? So we've been trying to figure out who else has the key to the dumpster of the Whirling in Rags. And he just admitted that he was able to put that mug into the dumpster. So does he have a key to the dumpster?
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services.
Oh.
CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez.
And why?
So I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff.
And
Garbage disposal
why?
is expensive as hell. The damn Bohemians run it like a mob.
Gonna eat and spectate for a bit. Hey, Nani. How's it going? From the other PS5, you got 4 crew games. Oh, nice. Cool.
I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced
Look, I
myself.
really don't give a shit about that. I was more concerned if you were doing,
Disgraced?
like,
No need for
bad
the
things.
histrionic, sir.
Yeah.
It was, after all, just a trash container.
yeah, that's he's going way too far into the bootlicking fucking
He studies
thing.
his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
Okay, but now for the big question. Did you put the clothes of the murder victim in the trash
Officer,
container?
please. Let me explain. It's not like that.
Do.
I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are
Booty,
animals,
you know,
you
bootlicking.
Then
like
I came out
kissing
to
up
clean
to
up
the
the
authority.
rags because no one else would. I put them into the Whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly.
He changes his mind mid-sentence.
Okay. I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too.
No, boot, not booty. Booty licking is a whole different monster.
Right. It was just civic duty.
The lieutenant remarks drolly.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Civic duty.
As he shifts uncomfortably, a series of clicks, like the clinking of glass beads against one another as they roll across a hardwood floor. You've heard this sound before, but where?
What was that sound?
What sound?
The clicking you heard. Hey, would you happen to have a piece of his armor?
Really?
Mm-hmm. He fans his arms out slowly, and this time his motions are soundless.
There's lots of weird stuff out here in the reeds, though. Insects, trash. Could be the wind shifting some garbage nearby.
Just check the library of the PS5. You got Spider-Man 2. Nice, free
Every
game,
day, the
free
wind
game.
shifts the reeds and whatever was left in them. Tambourines and condom wrappers, plastic and glass bottles. The smell of decay.
So not only did you fix your PS5, you made money.
The sound you heard was not the sound of something easily abandoned.
Yeah. You wouldn't happen to know anything about the victim's missing armor, would you?
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it.
Remember, Gary, it's a crime to lie to police
An
officers.
infant could see he's not telling the truth, but he's too scared to admit more wrongdoing.
All right, well, let's move on for
I
now.
hope I could help your investigation in my small way.
Does this mean you were in his apartment, admiring his colonial mug collection? Perhaps it would be interesting to tell him.
See, I could tell him. Let's keep probing. I don't want to drop this this skill check just yet. I want to see if I can get some more bonuses to check his composure, because right now I've only got a 28% chance. My composure is only 3. I have a +2 after that 3. Total +5. It's a 14, so I have to roll a 9. Let's see if I can get a couple more bonuses. So let's go through these other dialogue options first. Are you a cryptozoologist too?
I help Morel with research sometimes, and I've learned some things along the way. But I don't usually go in for picnics like this on my own.
It'll take 12 hours to download it. Oh god, you sounds like
After all
Fox's
this time
download
with
speed.
Morale, he must have an
So
opinion
slow.
on cryptids.
Actually, that's way slower.
This
I
could
do
lead
not
to
envy
goodwill.
you. I do not. I've had slow internet before. That shit sucks. But never that slow. Oh my god, I couldn't imagine. That would drive me up the wall. I feel sympathy for you. All right. I'm into cryptids. Do you have a favorite?
Oh, yes. The burning rhino.
And why is that?
Morel doubts he's real, but I don't much care. Because I won't be the one looking for him out in Safra Serai.
What's a burning
A
rhino?
rhinoceros that looks ordinary during the day, but burns brightly by night.
Oh.
Well, at least the males do.
I guess I could have guessed that. How do they burn?
They have special ducts just above their shoulder blades that secrete a combustible fluid. When the rhino is just beginning to light itself, it looks as though it has wings of fire.
That's kind of rad. I kind of assumed it would be bioluminescence,
How
but
is this combustible fluid lit?
well, clearly the rhino's husk. Wait, what does a rhino look like? Hold on. Rhinoceros. Yeah, the big horn. The big horn is like a match or like a flint and steel. It can scrape it against a rock and get sparks and then light the
The
fluid.
rhino starts running very fast to build heat, then stops, raises its head.
Yeah, that's not how that
and
works.
Sparks fly from its neck,
That's not how that works at
setting
all.
its back ablaze.
That's not... Okay, that seems unlikely. Then again, the whole idea of cryptids are unlikely,
Yeah,
so...
well, Revachol used to be a
It's
flaming
Revachol,
rhino
you
once,
dipshit!
a long
Fuck.
time ago.
Revachol.
That seems unlikely too, doesn't it?
I hate this guy.
Super solid argument, Gary. Can't argue with that.
Why only the
flames
males?
are not just for decoration. They are an integral part of the beast's mating behavior.
How?
During the burning rhino's mating season, herds of male rhinos, all aflame, encircle herds of female rhinos, forming a fiery ring as they begin to copulate loudly.
Actually, I don't see what's so interesting about that. That just sounds like a normal Saturday night, but go off, I guess.
Local peasants call it the passion ring.
The passion
They
ring.
fear the rhinos.
See, I'd call it something
as
different,
perhaps they should.
but more like
Anyway,
a
The
circle
lieutenant
jerk.
sighs without looking up from his notes. It's clear the burning rhino is dear to him on many levels, some even spiritual.
Okay. So, you were surprised to see my colleague, weren't you?
Not many Sealites here, or anywhere, other than Sale.
Now,
I
would you
meant
happen...
no offense, truly.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you meant no offense? Sure. Do you have a problem with him?
No, no problem at all.
Mm-hmm. He flashes an impenetrable smile at the lieutenant.
Sounds like some conspiracy topic. You might be able to discuss it with him when the lieutenant isn't here, if you can remember it.
Well, maybe I don't want to.
Return without the lieutenant for this. Your balance organ thinks it's a waste of time.
Agreed. So, Gary, hey, you live nearby, right? In an apartment in Martinez?
Sure do, officer.
His eyes narrow slightly. He's wondering where this is going.
I think I broke into your apartment. I'm very sorry. Mr. Clare must be very angry with you.
Mr. Everard?
The color drains from his face. Yes, he insisted that I open the door to your apartment.
So you work for Everard Clare?
No, I work with him.
Officer,
he's helping me
please
find
tell
my
him
gun.
we're good. No, tell him I'll make it up to him.
Good to know.
What have I done? He'll send the muscle after me.
Very interesting. Really, I don't even know what it was about. I just opened the door. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but he doesn't like you. Or, try not to shit yourself, Gary. It's just an open door.
What could it be about? I probably talked too loud. In the whirling. About some theories I had. Whatever it is, I'm done with it.
And theories on what exactly?
I won't do it again. If there's anything I can do to assist you, or the Union, just ask, okay? I'll try to help if I can.
This scared him proper.
Good.
He's positively melting from fear. Has to prop himself up with a lot of anger to keep it together.
The weather vane has turned. He cannot be unturned.
He clearly liked his squirming.
Ooh, fuck yeah, there we go.
The whole door opening operation.
There we go. That's a +2 right there. All right, now let's see if I can get any more out of this. Do you know anything about the man hanged behind the whirling in rags?
I told you everything I know, sir. I'm
There was
truly
the Squid Game
sorry
too. I
for
never
the
watched
muck,
the first season.
But I have nothing to do
I watched the
with
first
that.
episode. I was just like, I can't really get into it. I couldn't get into it. So I didn't watch it, so I haven't watched 2.
Uncomfortable
I might give it
shifting
another
around
shot.
Doesn't make him the killer though. It's something else.
All right. 14. Let's see if I can do this shit. I've got a plus, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So +7. I only got to roll a 7. That's not that hard to roll. Come on, come on, come on.
That shit
Yes!
looks
I rolled
very
an 11.
uncomfortable.
I didn't even need to do all that other
Look
shit.
at the buttons.
Second
Barely
season is
keeping
really
that
good.
thing together,
Better than season
as
1
if
because people
something
loved
is
season
ready
1.
to rip out from underneath.
Okay. His massive... Oh, something is worn underneath it. Come on, his massive musculature. Look at this man. He's got fucking skinny-ass stick arms. Look at his legs. This man has no musculature. He's wearing something.
Yes.
In your opinion? Maybe
like
I'll give it a
piece of
shot just so
ceramic
I can watch
armor,
season
for
2.
example. One that makes a clicking sound when the plates meet each other, resembling pearls or marbles, stolen from the corpse in the yard near where he lives.
I see you're a connoisseur of high-quality combat
I
gear.
knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once. I was...
He unbuttons the shirt. See, I could cite you for that. I can cite you for another 20 real.
I was ashamed of what I did.
Or maybe
and
just
I
hand
didn't
that over
want you to
instead.
know.
You see gleaming white ceramic shine underneath. A thin layer of interlocking plates covers his gaunt torso.
We're not detecting falsehood, sire. He's gearing up to admit the truth.
Sweet, thanks, drama.
This shame is surprisingly sincere.
Thanks, empathy.
Gary, what's going on?
Later, Morale. I've got apologizing to do.
He's the real sorry cop
No.
now.
You've got explaining to do.
Exactly. Huh. So why did you really put those clothes in the trash?
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they'd scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling.
He looks at his feet.
So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of honor, sir.
Okay, was distracted
I
for a couple
thought,
minutes. Who's
He's
this?
a foreigner.
So this
They all
is
say he wasn't
this is
from here.
Gary, the crypto fascist. He opened up our conversation by calling Kim a yellow man. So already I don't like him, and then he decided to keep lying to me. So I fined him for $20, and he's still lying to me. And now I'm gonna take this piece
Only
of armor
the
from
caress
him.
was left, so I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have... Fuck.
This is funny though, cause he's like, he's like whining about how it was a lapse of honor, while I'm wearing the gloves and the boots that he had on.
We're detecting
I don't give a
sincere
shit.
contrition here,
I don't
sir.
give a shit
He's
about
not
your
trying to
honor or
flatter
whatever the
anyone.
fuck. I just want the armor
It's
piece.
okay. It was a loose end, and you are tying it up now.
Yep,
I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man.
you better be.
CLI officers commanded the suzerain's navy.
Okay,
Most of them sided
but-
with the king when...
You shouldn't apologize because they did some good things. You should just not be saying that in the first
They
place.
were thoroughly conservative men.
He realizes
suddenly.
All right, give me the armor.
He sighs again
Yeah!
and unbuttons his shirt fully.
That's another piece,
The cuirass
baby!
that matches the dead man's boots comes into view. Soon it is in your hands, smelling of his sweat,
Ew.
but so light to hold, like a bag of cotton.
Do you know who killed him? I mean, he definitely did a fastest redemption arc in the West. Yeah, this guy went through a full-ass hero's journey character arc. All right, do you know who killed the hangman?
I always
he
thought
doesn't,
it was the Union.
because we
but
know that he wasn't
I sure
killed.
as hell won't go around saying that anymore. You have my word.
It
I don't
definitely
know,
wasn't the
and
Union.
I won't be running my mouth on this subject anymore.
Good.
This is all he knows.
All right. I don't need to ask him why he lies to me. Are we done here?
Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again.
Thank you.
I won't mess with Mr. Clare either. You have my word.
Sometimes you got to put the fear of God into him. Yep. So he's shirtless in the snow. Well, he's still got a jacket, so he's not gonna freeze to death. Play GTA 6 when it comes out, or if it comes out, it's definitely coming out, and I might as well. I think we're gonna. I mean, it'll be a new release, and I want to try to hit all the new releases I can this year. So, you know, we should. I definitely should. All right. I don't know how much enjoyment I'll actually get out of it because I couldn't really get into GTA 5. Here we go. +1 pain threshold, +1 volition, -1 empathy. Who needs empathy anyway? And look at that. It doesn't even change my look. Like, straight up doesn't even change how it looks at all. But I take off the jacket and look at that. Oh my god. What a hunk. What a fucking hunk. There we go. I play Doom the Dark Ages 2. That's the thing is like I kind of don't want to, and I talked about this already, but I don't like how ZeniMax and id treated Mick Gordon, who did all like the music in the modern Doom games. Like Andrew Holsholt, who did the music for Ancient Gods, did a really good job, and he's a great musician and he's a great composer, but just the fact that they screwed him over, but also like, I don't know, I feel like that's a minor thing to not play a game over, so I'm probably gonna play it anyway. The soggy log smell of ignition fluid, still they won't let up, but also like I couldn't finish the Ancient Gods. It just like it like Doom Eternal had this like difficulty hike that a lot of people didn't like. I got into it. I quite liked it. But then the Ancient Gods Part 1 and then Part 2 just took that difficulty and ramped it up to such absurd, annoying levels that I just straight up gave up and didn't finish the DLC. So if I'm going to play the Dark Ages, it absolutely needs to ramp that back and not do a lot of that extra stuff. Watched a video essay about a Doom mod called My House. Oh, myhouse.wad. So that video is the reason why I bought this book, because it was very inspired by this book, and I was like, hey, that's pretty cool, so I bought this, and now it's on my shelf, and I've gained like 8 subscribers because it was in the background of my Balatro video. So I've only read to about like here-ish because it's such a pain in the ass to read, and I hadn't like actually read anything in a while. But I need to reread it. I need to finish it because it's very good. It's very interesting. It's just so hard. Yeah, no, that video was such a well done video. It was so interesting. I actually sat down and watched the whole thing in one sitting, which is unheard of me these days because my attention span is fucked. Thank you, TikTok. Okay, now let's talk to Morel. So your wife is looking for you, I believe. I don't remember. It's been a while since I last talked to her.
Here we go. Nice and easy. No way out, little guys.
This guy thinks he's
Not out of
Indiana
this
Jones
gym.
and Bear Grylls all in one. Guy bought the book for the subscriber baiting. Yeah, the thing is like it's barely there. No, not good thing TikTok is getting banned. Good thing for me, I guess, because maybe my attention span will return. But that's a minor win compared to all of the negatives. It came back to me tapering, so you went to grab a snack. Damn. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's like, the thing is, it's like barely in the shot. It's like you have to zoom in on the video to see that there. And so I'm like, I've realized that if you have a background in a video, people are gonna zoom in and look at everything they can for any details. So I need to be like very careful about what I accidentally leave in the shot.
There's a cylinder on the ground.
Yeah, the overreach, the stupidity, the fact that there's way more things that they should be focusing on.
Kind of trap. He notices you.
It's just, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Who's there? Oh, the police.
Hello, I am the police.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
No, the pleasure is all mine.
That's sarcasm. He takes no pleasure from your appearance.
Yeah, see, Lena sent me. She was really worried about you and waiting for you to get back.
Of course.
Yep.
Thank you for passing along the message.
You're welcome.
That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the 881.
Oh shit, do you have a car?
The 881 is a raised motorway that
Grab
separates
salsa valentina
Martinez
and
from
chips. Today's stream
Jamrock.
gonna be delicious. Oh
The labyrinth
man.
of streets underneath it makes it difficult to pass.
I want
Not
chips.
like walking over a nice water lock.
Sounds good. Okay. So that was me. I broke the water lock with the motor carriage, but it's fixed now. You can go back. Wait, I was the one that broke it? Hold on, did I not? Did I miss something? I think I must have missed something. Back when we discovered the car, because I don't remember him saying that. But I guess I broke the water lock. Okay. Press how I can be distracted from the game's dialogue every 2 seconds, still follow the story. That's the years and years of gaming. I don't know. Also, being able to go back and reread these things helps a lot. I'm actually doing good. I'm not tired at all. The coffee's definitely helping. I was very shouldn't have said anything. What? About what, me getting distracted and falling? Okay, look, see, no, here's the thing is that this, like, what we would have learned about this would have been like 3 streams ago and like a month ago. So that's not the fault of me getting distracted. That's just time.
You
Drink
broke
coffee
the
and go-
water
well,
lock with
it's
a
iced
motor
coffee. It's not
carriage.
hot coffee. If I have hot
There
coffee,
was
that goes in a
billboard
mug.
in the canal. Not a vehicle. It said Samaran butter.
Iced coffee in a mug would be weird. That's ugh. Ugh. I don't like that at all. Hold on a second. No, thank you. Okay, broke the lock of the motor carriage, but there was a billboard in the canal, not a vehicle. It said Samaritan. Wait, did I not break it then? Okay. I guess you're right. It was really the sign's fault. There's a billboard in the canal. I mean, maybe I broke that. Oh, hey, buddy boy. I'm doing good. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I'm having a great time with this game still. God, I love this game so much. This might be one of the best games I've ever played. All right. Okay. Now I'm like, okay, unreliable narrator, or unreliable first person, whatever. Because technically it's not a narrator because we have a narrator. Unreliable Harry. There we go. Windows 11 Mini is in and ready to boot. Nice.
Did he say we can go back now?
I'm gonna go with no, it was all me, and we'll figure out that secret later.
If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
You'll probably see her first.
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
I just have to do one more round. See if the Phasmid has taken the bait.
Phasmid.
Then we go.
Phasmophobia. Been playing piano and making music. We've been a little busy. What game is this? So this is Disco Elysium. This is what some people will say a book that's trying too hard to be a game, and other people will say the greatest RPG ever made. I'm kind of falling into the latter camp because this game kicks ass. Like 90% of the gameplay is dialogue trees, talking to people, figuring things out, doing detective work. So premise is we are Harrier Dubois, although at the beginning of the game you don't know that, a detective who had just woken up from a 3-day bender and doesn't remember anything. Like, literally nothing, not even his own name. And we have to try to solve a murder. And then there's, like, all sorts of other shit going on. There's, like, I just discovered a hole in reality. This shit is fantastic.
His hands are large and
It's so
weather-worn,
good.
but also used to delicate, precise work. For all his passion, this man is diligent and patient. You could learn things from him.
I could. I want to know what this phasmid is.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee
Yeah, I
deep
wouldn't
in
say
the
it's comparable
reeds
to Indiana
laying
Jones,
traps
except for the
for
fact
it.
that it's like story driven. That's pretty much the only thing it has in common with that. But saying that it's story driven, there's so much. It's like story wise, lore wise, everything. This goes way beyond like a cinematic AAA sort of title like the Indiana Jones game is. This is like they spent, from what I understand, like 10 years building the lore. Like, oh my god, because a detective. Well, Indiana Jones isn't a detective; he's an archaeologist. I guess. You know what? I guess if you think about it, being an archaeologist is like being a detective for dead people. So, you've got a point. You've got a goddamn point there. I can agree with that, actually. It's like a combination of a detective for dead people as well as a grave robber. So, all right. Okay. So, what makes it so difficult to
Good
find?
question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, a ghost insect.
Why would an
it
insect be a
disguises itself as
ghost?
plant matter. In this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there?
That's probably not even a ghost. It's probably a water skimmer or
And
something.
I suspect it may have
Ghost
also
insect?
developed other
Insects don't have
specialised
souls.
techniques to protect itself from predators or scientists in our present case.
Okay, so it's a stick bug. Why are you so interested in this stick bug? What sort of specialized techniques is the Phasma using to hide itself? Probably like
It's my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical defenses that allow it to interfere with animal perception,
Okay.
impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex.
But if it's a ghost, it wouldn't need that.
But I cannot describe how these defenses work, much less how they evolve, without studying a live specimen.
Actually, Nani, considering the times that, I mean, depending on how you play him, depending your build, right? Like, there's so many instances where some Sherlock Holmes-ish bullshit does come through, especially with, like, visual calculus, being able to reconstruct shit. It's pretty crazy. He's more like a drunk, like an asshole alcoholic Sherlock Holmes.
A ghost insect, he said? These people are looking for a ghost.
So you're ghost hunters, or cryptozoologists.
No, that is precisely what we're not. We are zoological specialists.
You can
looking
tell
for an
yourself that
extant
all
species
day.
of phasmid.
You can tell yourself that all day, but you are a ghost hunter. Okay, how big is this
I'm
Phasmid?
expecting it to be
Probably the Harry
quite
before the
giant.
incident, who's the actual
One
genius.
species of
Maybe, we don't
phasmid,
know.
Called the Megaphasmodea zoensis.
Wouldn't surprise me, though.
Is
He's
about
definitely
the
got-
size of a grown man's forearm. So,
He leaves the conclusion up to you. The thing is we do know that, he's solved 216 cases in 18 years, which is mind-boggling. So he was definitely a good cop. This is definitely a good cop. All right. Why are you so interested in this stick bug? Aren't there more sensational animals
typical
out there?
rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for.
He does have a point there. He really does.
Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of of any cryptozoologist's career. But to study it and its defenses, find out how it stayed hidden so long.
He shakes his head. What have you discovered so far?
Very little, I'm sorry to say.
So what you're saying
one's
is
ever
it's
kept
not
this
real.
So all our information is based on first and third-hand accounts.
No one's ever found one?
Not yet. That's what makes it a cryptid.
Yeah, exactly. So you're never gonna find it. So you're wasting your life.
Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its existence, how do you know it's real?
Watch him say faith. Watch him say faith.
I know it's real.
Oh. Okay. The cryptozoologist says brusquely, even that he seems taken
It's
aback by
clear
it.
that his obsession with the phasmid is driven by something more than the pure pursuit of scientific advancement.
By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
I mean, Lena did say that there was this dialogue is the most interesting shit or some ass lore that makes you want to curse at God for creating the human that thought of that. Dude,
Yes,
the
most
dialogue in this
recent
game is
sighting
wild.
was by a couple of teenagers along the coast here.
Uh-huh.
That's what
'Cause you
brought
could-
us to Martinez specifically.
You can have dialogue that has in this game like you can have like the most beautiful philosophical argument boiled down into one sentence, and then you also have check failed. I want to make fuck with you. Just it is a beautiful sliding scale of the stupidest shit you've ever seen anybody ever say, and then the greatest thing you've ever read, and that's what I love about
It's
this
the
game.
first credible sighting in several decades.
Morella's
Admittedly,
Mountain Monster,
it's an
final
unusual
boss.
location
This
for
guy
the
is a
species,
knockoff Bear
But
Grylls.
with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore.
I keep expecting him to say something about how he's gonna drink his own piss. All right, maybe the Insulindian phasmid has died
I have
out.
to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient.
Mm-hmm.
After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
What the fuck is parthenogenesis?
He means asexual reproduction.
Oh,
The females of the
I knew that.
species
I knew
don't
that.
need to mate to produce viable eggs.
that's what bacteria
This
does.
makes it easier for a species with a small population to survive.
All right, that is pretty clever. Females reproducing without males, a travesty, a crime against passion and common sense. This arouses no special feelings in
And
me.
it shouldn't.
I don't care.
Nature does not
It's just
concern
nature.
herself
Yep.
with ethical propositions. As a scientist, my interest is strictly
After
dispassionate.
playing Genshin, you definitely know what ass dialogue has. Imagine playing Genshin. Imagine touching that game ever. From one of whatever tip to another, never ever fuck with the terminal in Linux to flash a USB. Okay. I wasn't gonna do that anyway, but thanks for the warning. You DC Lego Marvel sitting in your dumbass made up universe. Yeah, from what I understand, the Lego Marvel and Lego DC games are like not nearly as good as the other Lego games that were made ever. Tell me more about these
Well,
traps.
They may not look impressive.
During a time when you're desperate
but
for any
Lena
distraction from
designed
the
them
university.
quite
Okay, fair,
cleverly,
fair.
So I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Okay. So Lena designed the traps. Oh, did she? Oh yeah, Lena designed them quite cleverly. So how do they work? I don't need
Simple.
clarification on her
Attracted by the
designing the traps.
locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can get back out.
And yet, you still haven't caught one.
At least, that's the intention.
Mm-hmm.
The net isn't a perfect solution, but we didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate exoskeleton.
Okay, so what he's saying is that they're weak as fuck. And how have they survived this long in this case? I don't think you're gonna find this thing, man. I don't think it's gonna happen. Linux Gaming is getting there, but it hasn't quite. So he had to work for 4 hours to get Arch installed. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's like, I would switch to Linux, but for one, I'm lazy. And for two, game no work. Yep. It doesn't really have furry characters. ZZZ though. What the hell is ZZZ? You mean ZZ Top, the band? It has, oh god. Okay, so whatever ZZZ is not good. Yeah, no, buddy, I get exactly what you're going after.
Locusts.
Takes too much hacking
Nearly all
skills to use
known
Linux.
phasmids are
That's the problem, is I'm
herbivores,
too
of
lazy
course.
to learn
But we've
programming.
hypothesized that the Insulindian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
Okay. So occasionally,
Inside the traps, a number of
Another
locusts
Hoyover's
crawl
game,
and
same
tumble over
developers
one
as
another
Genshin.
in a tiny, chittering
my
swarm.
brother plays Honkai Star Rail like semi-frequently. And I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get why anyone plays them. Like there's gotta be, like, okay, there's gotta be a reason, right? Because they're incredibly popular games. But I don't get it. I just don't get it at all. It's just, like, for one, they're gacha games. For one, they're gacha games.
The meat-eating stick insect.
And that's
Does it
just
pretend to be the reeds as part of its ambush behavior?
maybe they're just not for me.
This
Maybe
seems
that's it.
unlikely.
But Honkai gets a pass? Really? So is it actually good then? Like, if it's got this many shooters, it's got to actually be good. I don't know. They're definitely not for me. Honkai's lore and dialogue is leagues above Genshin. Okay, but what do you guys all think of League? No.
Thank you for your opinion. We have also
I will never
included
touch
plant
League.
material in the traps to satiate your skepticism.
Well, what will you do if the traps
They'll
don't
work,
work?
I assure you. The predatory
Turn-based games
hypothesis
are not for everybody.
using
See, I like
Locust as
turn-based
bait
games. Baldur's Gate 3
accounts
is
for the
a
failure
fantastic
of
game.
previous efforts by other teams, which
That's really
use
the only
plants.
turn-based game I've played.
We have given this some thought.
The traps do seem to be deftly and thoughtfully constructed. It's clear the cryptozoologist's wife knows what she's doing.
I mean, obviously, except for the glaring fact that this phasmid probably doesn't even exist.
Yes. What?
So, did you know about Gary hiding the armor?
Hell
I'm
no.
curious.
I had no
Didn't
idea.
think so. All right.
And I'm still cross with him, to be honest. It's not like him. He's got his quirks, but dishonesty, disloyalty are not one of them.
Maybe the pails got him.
Thanks.
The man mutters in the distance. He doesn't dare to say anymore. Lena seems pretty eager for you to
And I'm
return.
eager to return to her, I assure you. But I can't leave before we finish with these traps.
I mean, to be real, it's only like a 5-minute walk from here to the Whirling and Rags in game, so it's really not that big a deal.
My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
Here we go. This reminds you of Trouble in Terrorist Town. Oh my god, what a fucking classic! In games for horny boys. They're called Gooner games. Let's change topics and not promote them further. Yeah, let's keep Sand away from all of that.
Come on, Morale.
Keep yourself
We've
in
been soaking
ignorance.
out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Come on, she wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
I didn't know the phasmid was so important to Lena.
Of course it's important.
Because I could
to
go
her.
let her know
She's
that
seen
he's
it.
okay.
A verified sighting, on record. One of only 4 this century, and it's hers.
She's seen it.
She didn't tell me that.
Yes, that's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine.
He coughs, then continues. Oh shit, he has COVID.
Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
I think is the language in this game a bit strong? Yeah, it is. There's a lot of cursing. There are some like there's some in-universe, like there's so much lore and stuff. There's like some in-universe slurs and stuff, and then there's some real ones that actually are censored in game. It's got quite strong language, and it's the thing is it is a faithful, I want to say, reflection of the existence in a dystopic society. So people are gonna curse, people are gonna be assholes, there's gonna be some dickheads, it's gonna be, you know, there's a lot going on with a lot of people. It's like Cyberpunk, lots of cursing, lots of people being dicks.
Good. A good quality to have, both for a police officer and an experimental zoologist.
So what I'm gonna do...
I could go for some trap setting.
Ooh. No, I don't want to check the traps for him. I think what I want to do is I'll just go tell Lena that, hey, he's doing all right. He's still looking at the things. I'm a strong language too. Hell yeah. I have no muscles. I'm working on it though. What's that? Yellow. almost impossible to get a fire going this near to the ocean. That's interesting. It's like people start fires on beaches all the time. It's called bonfires. Alright, is there anything else around here? No, this was the little shack. No, I think that's everything. So, we have not found any evidence of bullet holes or anything around here. It's not that much different from modern society. Yeah, true. Wait, this or cyberpunk? Because honestly, both are correct. Whoa. The audio is not having fun. There we go. We're wanting RDR2. We wonder if it's good. This is also a month like Connect. Well, if you're going to play RDR2, for one, fantastic game. Very, very good game. Very good story and everything. Very good characters. The ending made me sad. Definitely, if you're going to play it without mods first. Don't mod it until you've done your first playthrough. I have 2 skill points. I would like to keep putting points into conceptualization. I should put some points into visual calculus. I'll put 1 into visual calculus, and let's actually put 1 into drama, too. Keep getting drama up. Because the higher drama I have, the more easily I can lie to people, and I love lying to people in video games. RDR2 language is strong when you've seen both layers. There's some really good dialogue in there. It's... Jesus Christ. Wait. Do you mean strong dialogue as in, like, cursing, or do you mean strong dialogue as in, like, well-written dialogue? Because I just realized that might be what you meant instead. Dude, that's another $2.50. I'm making bank. What is this, a bunker? I want to go in here. But first I want to see the little dots here. The rusty gears used to turn the whole machine. The building before you has the engine. Oh, it's a drawbridge engine or a dam engine or something like that. Okay. There you go. Strong dialogue cursing. Oh, okay. Yeah. RDR2 has that too. It, you know, that's the... I guess that's like a kind of... It's not really a staple of like adult games, but like that's how people talk. People curse a lot, and it's, you know, I feel like it's good. One thing that's always bugged me...
a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
One thing that's always bugged me with like dialogue and how people talk to each other and stuff in fiction, especially in fiction that needs to follow regulations, like stuff that goes on like national networks and stuff, especially in the United States. Like, for example, The Walking Dead. That is a show about people surviving in a zombie apocalypse. And yet, while the show airs on television, nobody says the F word. Ever. When realistically, people are going to be saying that. And like, it can get old. There's like there's a line you have to ride, right? You don't want to go too far into the like cursing every other word, because then it gets trite and it feels over edgy and everything. But it's really weird to be like walking around fighting people, fighting for your life, almost dying and shit. And then like, it's just, oh crap, oh no, this is bad, oh we're screwing this up. It's like, come on, people would be cursing, but because of like regulations with, it's, what is it, the FTC? No, it's not the FTC, it's whoever the fuck regulates television or whatever, the FCC, that's what it is. It's like, oh, you can't say these things, but like it makes it unrealistic. Oh, okay. Interfacing impossible 20, open the door. What's my interfacing? 6? And it's a red check. Hold on. Let's see if I have anything I have that can bump up my interfacing. So this is +2. I have a +2 to interfacing. Okay, so nothing is taking away my interfacing. Do I have anything that does any extra? 1. Perception. Okay. So I don't have anything that gives me another bonus. There you go. There's like 2 games you're not allowed to play. GTA and The Sims 4. You're not allowed to play Sims 4. That is a really odd choice. Like, GTA I get. Because it's like, okay, like, if you, on a surface level, I can understand, because on the surface level, it's just like a glorification of violence and sex and language and all that stuff. But like, if you look a little bit deeper, it's a lot of satirization. There's like good stories in that. There's good characters and stuff. It's like, I can get it if you don't fully understand, but also like, even though it is satirical, you're still doing a lot of that stuff. And there's like, I had the same restriction. I wasn't allowed to play GTA when I was younger. The thing is once I hit a point where I was able to make that decision for myself, and buy it on my own because I had my own money, I was at the point where I just didn't really care anymore.
The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it.
Okay, what
It's
is
military.
this?
A service depot of some sort.
Service depot? Are you saying guns?
Probably something that is no longer there.
Guns? Okay, could the structure have been used to take the shot?
From here to the wiring?
Probably not.
I can't see how. The church is in the way.
Yeah. I wonder if I put the pry bar in my hand, will that make that any easier?
Old door, worn
No.
by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you can only get the satire after some time experience. You don't get. Did you get? Yeah. No. I actually do understand age restriction a bit. I think I think I'm of the opinion that there should be a little bit more of that, because you see like 12-year-olds and shit on like COD all the time, and not only is there a lot of violence and like glorification of some pretty negative shit, you also get interactions with people online, and like, it's not something that should be regulated by government or whatever, but definitely there needs to be a little bit more parenting. So I can understand that. But like, Red Dead 2 is actually very, very good. Yeah. Allowed you to play GTA 6 when GTA. Wait, you were allowed to play GTA 6? How did you get GTA 6 when you were 15, Sand? How? Do you have a time machine? If you have a time machine, you gotta tell me. Because I got people to report that shit to. More violence and interactions, the problem is just the nudity. Well, I don't remember Red Dead having any nudity, so I think you're good on that. You're watching shows together with your siblings that are explaining the theme to them, despite them being very young, because you believe that's better than them just staring at the screen and observing. Oh, that is actually fantastic, Nani. It's actually great. Yeah. Why is nudity worse than gore and violence? Who knows? Because nudity is a very natural part of life, and yet it's so restricted. It's like, oh, you can't see bodies. Oh no, you can't see the human form. That sucks. Because like there's a difference between like nudity and then like graphic sexual content. You know, one is natural, one is potentially natural, and then you can get a little bit extreme. So, are you okay, Danny? You're doing weird. Watch your friend. There we go. Yeah, autocorrect. You meant GTA 5. I knew you meant GTA 5, but it was funny. There we go. Biology is bad, gore is good. But when you think about it, gore is biology in some sense or another. I don't know if that got muffled or not. There we go. Do they show naked dating shows on American TV? Do they show a what now? Naked dating shows? There's no shot that's real. Take a mental note. Team seems important somehow. Okay, well, I can't pronounce that, so I'm definitely not taking a mental note of that. What's this? There we go. By the way, the BGM is a bit loud. Background music? The game music? Boop. Let's drop that down a little bit more. Let's drop the environment volume and the weather volume a little bit as well. There we go. Is that better? Is that better? That sounds better on my end, actually. I didn't realize how loud that was. What? Then it's just sitting here staring at me. A rusted control... Well, I missed that. Oh, well. The ladder is too rusty to climb. The sea air has eaten away at it, so he definitely didn't take the shot from up there. This relay tower coordinates boat traffic in the bay. Barely. Did you hear? Except they pixelate the on screen. Usually comes on TV in the evening. Oh, I mean, like there hasn't been dating shows really in that vein, but there are shows like that kind of. Timely Inlets here off the far distance where the post trailer. Like there's a survival game show thing, Naked and Afraid, that was pretty popular here for a while. They send people out in the wilderness naked. It's a cultural phenomenon. I probably don't know. Doesn't bother me. Just didn't hear you that well over it. Oh, fair. You see, I try to get my stuff mixed well, but Different games are weird. Okay. Huh. So, is this where I am up here? Is that radio tower what I see there on the map? Hold on, I can zoom out and then I can see. Go. There we go. Oh, what's that?
Is there something here
Ooh,
that would
shit.
indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower.
See, this is what I was hoping would pop up in that other area.
In the distance, you can hear the breakers roar.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freighter. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. In the whirling in rags.
Maybe the assailant climbed this comms tower. See, that is a possibility, but we know that the ladder's broken, although maybe he could have, like, roped or something?
It's not possible to climb that ladder. And even if it were, why?
Okay.
There's no platform up there to aim from.
Unfortunately, due to the camera angle, I am unable to look up and see if there's a platform for myself. So, you know.
It does look extremely rickety, and wouldn't help much either.
Look over the water.
There, 1.2 kilometers over the cold water of the bay, blue from the distance and the air, you see the smallest rectangle, barely visible.
So he definitely would have needed a scope.
It's glowing in the dark night. The lights are on. Glacia must be in
game
there.
called Schoolboy
Looks like
Runaway.
she
It's
kept
like
her promise
Granny,
not
but
to go
funnier.
out
I've not
at
heard
night
of
anymore.
either of those games. Okay, it's glowing in the dark night. The lights are on. Glacia must be in there. Looks like she's kept her promise to not go out at night anymore. It's night? I guess it is nighttime, huh? Okay. Alright, so I can see the window. Like, I can see the room from here. With a scope and a well-calibrated rifle, he could have made the shot from here. The shot could have been made from here. What about the cigarette butts?
Those? A smoking assailant who favors Tumutiri to Astra or Johan? Cigarette butts are everywhere. This is a common brand for all men.
Well, maybe an old man is what he...
Tiomutiri
maybe
was a
he has a
Revacholian
lot of
colony
experience.
on Ilmaran. The Suzerainties population was mostly Ilmaran Areopagites, up to 97%. The region was known for its tobacco export, hence the name.
I want to know a lot more about
you
this.
do?
Oh shit, thank
The
you,
bus saw
Encyclopedia.
had a silhouette of a boy wearing a coffee hat, a tobacco picker. This boy is the Tiomutiri brand logo. Contemporary Revacholians prefer Juan, a local blend from the southern islands, or Astra, a legendary cigarette from Grad. Tiomutiri is favored by older men who like its old-fashioned paper filter tips, insane amount of tar, and the sweet smells of colonialism and
Oh,
halva.
hell yeah. I love the smell of colonialism in the morning. Maybe the campfire was used by the perpetrator?
To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps.
Maybe.
But anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fires this time of year.
He looks around.
Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out Beatable Prime, was it?
Okay. I can agree with that, actually. Alright, so... there goes the Land's End for the bullet trace. Now I gotta go back to the boardwalk, because I was trying to find the location of the boardwalk, and it wasn't having anything pop up, so I guess I gotta explore a little bit more. I got a new piece of clothes. Oh, right, the scented scarf. Scented scarf. Weird. Now, where did I get these boots? Weird. Oh, these are like legendary items. White polo shirt, +1 ready, minus 1 empathy. There you go. The speedrun challenge in the game. So in Granny was awarded the one who could clear the fastest $10,000. Jesus Christ. So what is Granny? If it's a horror game, right? Like what kind of, is it just like one of those indie horror games that's just like jump scare centric or what? There's another one of those traps. The Phasmid traps. Is there anything there? No. Kim just walk over the trap like it's nothing. Come on, man. Come on, man. Music is so loud. I brought it down. Huh. We'll bring it down even more. Oop. Too loud. Or too quiet. That's weird. It just like, it gets back up. I figured out the real problem. Why I'm so quiet. It's not the music. It was my mic was at its lowest gain setting. fucking cats. My fucking cats. They'll come up. Here's the thing: is like there's a gain knob. There's a big ass gain knob on the bottom of my microphone, and the cats will come around, and they'll rub on the microphone, and it'll push the knob, and it'll bring it down like that. And usually I have it about there. So there we go. That explains why I was so quiet. I need to like tape it. Oh, that's what I should do. Is I should tape the damn thing so it doesn't get fucking nudged. That's the smart thing. That's the smart thing. Because I'm not visually smart enough to look at it every time, even though I definitely should. Okay, back to the boardwalk. I want to see... Yeah, the rain really doesn't like me running around like this. It keeps bugging out. Yummy. Alright, back to the boardwalk, because I need to find a place that'll pop up for, like, where the assailant could have shot from. I do not know why I haven't had anything... like any of the little visual calculus things pop up or anything like that. Okay. Maybe like over here? Maybe I should stick to walking instead of running. That might make it a bit easier. Now see, the church is in the way from there. I need to get around up there. I wonder... No... Maybe up through here? Oh, can I go up through here? No. Okay, so that does block me off there. Okay, because there was these... The docks... Not the docks. The boardwalk up here. There's the dead dude. Oh. Stop messing with the coin viewer and hold on to something. The wind is so strong. Okay, well I wasn't messing with the coin viewer. It's a long way down to your death from here. 20 meters at least. Is the game trying to tell me that if I hang out here for too long, I'm just gonna fall through the boards and die? Because that would be pretty fucking funny. That would be pretty funny if that happened. Okay, Jesus Christ. Please give him a Viking burial. I should just kick out the other board that's underneath him. Hold on, I gotta move that. I should kick out the other board that's underneath him and just let him fall into the water. I wish I could do that. Alright, yeah, I'm not seeing any way, like anything that's popping up for the boardwalk location. Very weird. Very weird indeed. Hello again, Zenith. Yeah, check the boardwalk, because we are on the boardwalk for bullet traces. I've got nothing. Straight up nothing. Unless, I'm going to try getting up to that other bit real quick. Yeah, the game really does not like the rain. It is bugging out like crazy. That makes me think I should drop a quick save just in case it crashes or something. Alright, back up here. I want to try getting past, because there's a gap in the fence here. It looks like, oh. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. It looks like I can get up there. I'll just launch him like I launched myself into that beam swing once. Oh my god. Yeah, I launched myself out of the beam swing. So it looks like I can get up here. Oh. No, it's just trying to take me underneath it. Alright, then. Maybe... Oh, wait. No, because I've been on that... I'm so confused. So confused. So you listen to the childhood stories. Yeah. Oh, God. Why am I telling these things? Yeah, genuinely, I've been all over the boardwalk multiple times now, and I don't have anything popping up. Maybe I need to go to that other bit. What was that other area? Determine where the shot came from. Because the island. How do I get to the island? Interesting. Maybe, I want to go talk to the, what are we looking for? So, I'm supposed to be looking for traces of bullets on the boardwalk here. Because this is the boardwalk. But I, like, because when we were up in Land's End, up in that area next to the radio tower, it gave me a little thought bubble for the visual calculus. And I'm not getting one here to try to figure out if the shot came from over here. And I thought for certain that I should. Because this is the boardwalk, and if I'm looking for clues here, I've found everything I can. Can I get up on this weight? No, it won't let me. Maybe it's just not time yet? Maybe it's just not time yet. Could be that. Let's head back. Let's head back to the main city and see. Let's go talk to the working class woman. And then it is also getting late, so it might be wise to kind of wrap up the day, you know. It's also all these boards and stuff. Oh wait, what's this? Hold on a second. Before you, a drawbridge. It can only be lowered from the other side. Another money. Oh, there's something over there. Can I get across here? Wait a second. Wait a second. I might have found something. I thought I found all that there was to see over here, but I guess not. Painted with pastels, someone is trying to bring cheer to the world. Because this is the tent with the drug dudes. Trash from some unending party. There's fish flopping on the ground. A pole screwed into the ice to keep the tent erect. I wonder if I could pull that pole out and just collapse the tent on them. More tribalistic markings. This post is covered in little humanoids. Okay, well that's... Okay, I thought this was something
A pane of Etonite has been
interesting.
planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough.
Why is
It
this
looks
here?
like a makeshift bridge. Could be convenient.
Okay, I guess it's just a
The
shortcut.
pane
A
falls
Skyrim door.
into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
That was not soft. That shook my whole screen. Okay, I guess that gives me a shortcut from the entrance of the church to the tent. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's go back. Oh. Oh, wait. Blue.
Wait.
Hey, here we go.
Look at yourself and how you're reflected in that slick chemical rainbow. What do you see? Metaphor. It's always metaphor.
Everything's a metaphor. Some kind of metaphor for me.
This is more important than you. That's the blood of industry you see before you. The runoff from Coal City, further down the coast.
Damn. So it really just
Engines
polluting
of
everything.
fortune once roared here. Great wealth poured into Revachol, the Delta, as did smoke, waste, sickness, life.
What happened?
The engines stopped. The
gonna
West
sit back down, my feet
Revacholian
are
industrial base was dismantled after the war. Now, extinguished coke furnaces dot the landscape, a landscape despoiled by industry.
There we go. We found the Ganges. Is that a river in somewhere? Okay. There we go. Oh, that's better. All right. I don't see the problem. Revachol moved on to a service industry. Get with the times, yo. Okay, Jesse Pinkman. West Revacholian industrial base. Oh, in India. It's a river in India then. Very polluted then. Dude, it's crazy how, like, the Industrial Revolution just fucked us up. Like, it launched society beyond, like, what we could have ever imagined evolving into humanity, and then, like, it fucked everything up. There was serious dereliction of duty in this cleanup.
Perhaps you could dedicate your life to cleaning it up.
I could.
But you're a cop.
That is true.
You must concern yourself with different messes. Even so, it's pretty to think.
I can do both. I can be a cop and clean up messes. Damn. I have 12 good cop, bad cop. Interesting. Is this game? Oh, hi, Pingo. Welcome to the stream. This is Disco Elysium. Depending on who you ask, this is a novel that is trying too hard to be a video game or the greatest RPG ever made. I think that's what I'm going to start saying every time someone asks. For me, I'm really liking it. The premise is we are an amnesiac drunk detective who woke up after a 3-day bender and needs to solve a murder. And then there is a bunch of other shit going on. It is fantastic. It's so good. It's so well written. The characters are great. They're either unlikable enough, or they're either likable enough or just unlikable that they don't fall into like the annoying phase. And the ones that are annoying are well written to be annoying. There we go. Oh,
don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
oh shit. Basically just Sherlock, but you're drunk. You know what? Yeah. And it's also an RPG, so there's a lot of like skills and stuff that you can build with. I went with an intellect build for my first run through because I feel like that's the best way to learn about the world. And there's like 10 years, like the people who wrote this game spent like 10 years before they even made the game writing out lore and the world and everything. So it's such a tightly knit, well-written world that feels real. It's very good. It's an RPG, so there's a bunch of shit. There's a bunch of dialogue options. There's so much. 90% of the gameplay is in dialogue. It's just talking to people, figuring stuff out, and using your skills. So to some, it could be a kind of boring to play, but for some reason, it has just gripped me beyond any other story-based game has, except for some specific ones that I really, really liked. But this is cool, because I found that jacket yesterday that was disgusting and dirty. I had no idea that this would come up.
I can wash it for you.
Uh-huh.
But it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah.
Thank you,
I
Volition.
could use a breather. It's been another track and field day.
It has. We have been We've been running around like fucking crazy.
Well,
Oh, wait.
hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do. Must say, I'm
Awesome.
proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope
Phone
you'll have an easier
windbreaker.
life in your hands.
I just picked up a phone windbreaker. Okay. Cool. So now I've got, okay, so that's +1 pain threshold, +1 half light, -1 drama. How does that look? Yeah, I don't like that at all. I'm putting the trench coat back on. Wait, whoop, that's not the right one. He just looks so good. He just looks so good like this. I wonder if I can give this to Kim. Oh, hey! Turns out if you right click, it'll automatically swap. The fuck was that? Why was there a little ding? Oh, is that from me putting on? That's from me putting on the boots there. Okay. Hey, Kim, can I talk to you? I have not talked to Kim in a while. Oh, hey, so I shaved. That was like 2 days ago.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
Perhaps
He doesn't like it. I know. It's stunning, right?
I'm really not sure about this turn of events.
About this turn
I
of
have preferred
events.
Newton traps. They sort of seem to cover up the...
The what? The hangover? The hangover that should have been gone 3 days ago because I haven't touched a drop?
Yeah. Damage.
Oh,
He means damage.
damn.
Either way, good on you. You were saying?
I want to see if I can get some information out of him. Because
Me?
he's been opening up a little bit. We know about, like, the Dolorism and everything.
I
Yes,
don't
you.
see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Hey, come on, Lieutenant. Come on. Open up a little.
If you insist. What do you want to know?
Let's see. You're wearing glasses. We already know why he wears glasses. His eyesight is shitty. Tell me a secret about yourself. I'm gonna ask again.
Brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order.
Huh.
Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow.
All right.
The eyebrow is exercising psionic control over you.
Interesting. What's happening to me?
Something the matter, detective?
I'm trying to figure out why your eyebrow is keeping me hostage.
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his
Damn.
hands.
A legendary authority check? Yeah, there's no way I was passing that with my authority of 2. Give up, there's nothing I can do. Let's play truth or dare. No, let's play 20 questions. Come on, Kim, let's play 20 questions.
Relaxes his eyebrow.
So, do you like anyone?
Of yourself.
All right, do you ever talk with
What
yourself?
do you mean?
Oh. Uh-huh. You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
So how do you know...
What? Think? I do most of my work inside my notebook.
So Kim, do you think in words or images?
The lieutenant produces his familiar mnemotechnique A6 and idly thumbs through a few pages.
Kim's such a nerd, he can only think by taking notes.
We all have our different mediums. His is written.
Interesting. You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this.
Oh.
You can't quite
No.
muster enough testosterone.
No, I don't. Glasses are cool.
Are they?
I'm wearing glasses.
Mostly just cumbersome.
Yeah, well, I guess I might as well do this just for the dialogue
That's
option.
because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
Okay, so quarter and then quarter went up to equal a half. That is interesting. You don't really hear
It's a part
much
of the
about
world,
that.
officer.
Yes.
A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
It's pretty interesting to me.
Is a protectionist, isolationist,
Oh.
and Isolari state.
That is
west
interesting.
Of the
The
Insulindian
people who actually cannot
Isola.
visualize anything in their mind,
Actually,
Fantasia, yeah.
It's quite interesting. Some would even
find
say
it-
mysterious.
I find it really funny when like the conversation pops up on the internet every few months or so when people start discussing like, oh, do you have an inner monologue or not? Like when you think, do you think in voices? Because like I think in like how I speak, right? It's the same sort of thing. I think exactly how I talk. So I just hear myself speak to myself in my brain, but apparently other people don't, and that's weird to me. Okay, I guess it's not interesting. You're only making it sound uninteresting, but I want to know more about Seoul. Because remember, Kim, I don't know shit from fuck right
You're
now.
barking up the wrong tree. I
Okay.
don't speak a word of Seolite.
Ah.
I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholière.
Epitome of, I'm from Fresno.
Point of pride to him.
That's all for now.
Good. Let's change the subject.
You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
Nothing, just an
You
observation.
have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive? Is he taking a dig at me about how I run
I
everywhere?
hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation.
Huh.
In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
He is digging about the fact that I run
They
everywhere.
say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
That is true. I do loot every container I can find.
But containers contain
Yes, exactly.
things, shiny things. They're interesting.
That's racist. I don't prioritize containers.
I'm sure you don't. It's just a stupid interdepartmental thing. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Yeah, well, you know what you say when you assume. It's dumb and bad. Okay. Down over this way. You know, hold on a second. I haven't talked. This is the woman that I was able to flirt with. Can I talk to her? Is there any new dialogue options? Hey, Sand. All right. Oh,
Waves
there we
are
go.
beginning to die down.
Yes.
Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer,
Simmer
down,
down.
bastards.
Simmer down.
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with you and those waves?
What is it with waves and fishermen?
Well, I mean, the fishermen are
They need
out
to be
on
out there
the
with them.
boat.
Fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me.
There you go. Don't forget to change accounts.
But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can.
Oh, Kim's
So,
presence
what would it
makes
be,
it
officer?
awkward. That's my motor carriage in the sea, by the way. Just walk up to this woman. She's talking about the waves. Like, hey, that's my motor carriage crashed into the sea. I did that. I crashed that carriage in the water. Don't you think that's cool? Isn't that rad? That's some bad boy shit right there.
Oh, that's good to know, I guess.
To know.
Why is it in the sea?
It's an installation. Wet your lips. Very conceptual. I'm an artist. I wasn't feeling it. It was an accident. I'm sorry. I got drunk and apparently drove in the sea. An official investigation has been launched by me to determine just that, ma'am.
Until then, you should maybe start thinking about the funeral.
Funeral.
Sire, She doth not believe it wasn't you.
Oh, are you suggesting we honor the carcass of my former motor carriage? No, that's senseless sentimentality. Inanimate objects don't have souls. I'm actually in the middle of a murder investigation right now. Harry's just a performative artist. Okay, are you suggesting that we honor the carcass of my former motor carriage?
Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all.
No, that is actually that is an odd thought. Maybe I should.
Why odd? Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least.
Maybe she's right. Maybe I shouldn't call every robot I meet a clanker. Maybe she's got a point.
Life world. Someone's been reading up on last century Gotvaldian philosophers. Play it cool now.
Alright, okay. I'm in, but organizing a funeral takes a lot of time and effort, doesn't it? That is true, it does.
Oh, yeah. You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it?
Oh, I'm going to give it a Viking burial. It's going right back in the ocean.
Music to play at the wake.
You're fucked once the machine revolution starts. I will fight those clankers to my last breath.
Funerals. It's easiest to just leave them.
I will be racist to our robot overlords. I played Helldivers. I fought at the creek, damn it! They will not take our freedom!
Now, anyway. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then.
Okay.
It's not like it's going anywhere.
That is a good point. It's a pity we don't get to do more frivolous side activities, like rejuvenate the doomed commercial area. What is this? All I've been doing the past 3 streams is frivolous side activities.
Yes, that is a pity. But for now, let's focus on the things we do get to do. Like the murder investigation, for example.
Ooh, so I take it that's your skiff. Can I borrow her boat to get to the island?
Sure is. The Sun, I call her.
Sun,
Coated
that
with
is a
fresh
nice
layer of
name for a
tar
boat.
just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Okay, so I can't buy it. All right. I'm looking for someone
Oh.
else. Oh, that's it. I'm not
How
looking.
can I assist you then, officer?
I'm looking for someone else. Oh, you are? Actually, no, I'm not looking for anyone else right now. They gifted a Roomba recently, developing a motherly affection toward it. Called it Wally. Oh, that's a good name. See, I've been wanting to get a Roomba because that would just make my life so much easier when it comes to sweeping and everything, because God, sweeping is such a nightmare. But I am always afraid, because you always hear the horror stories, right? Of like somebody has a pet and the pet decides for some reason to shit on the ground. This shotgun coming back here, Jesus. And then like the Roomba gets it and spreads it everywhere. And like my cats aren't in the habit of shitting on the ground, but I just know my luck. When I buy a Roomba, within a week of having that thing, one of the cats will decide to do that, and then I will have a problem on my hands. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk it. I cannot do it. So yeah, but I would like a Roomba. See, I'd want to put a knife on the end of it and have robot wars. That would be fun. Okay, ooh, clipped through Kim there for a second. Sorry, Kim, didn't mean to invade your personal space like that. All right, through the water lock. There we go. Your concern stems from having sensors and cameras from which you can stalk someone if you have the corresponding app on your phone. Really? Shit. Yeah, that would be concerning. Can even manually control it and spy on others. So what's happening? You mean in the game, Sand? Honestly, dude, I don't even fucking know. I'm going back to talk to the working class woman because I found her husband dead, and yeah, she's not here right now. Well, that's okay. I guess she'll be back in the morning. I cannot believe this kid is still standing out here in the cold. All right, I want to talk to this.
Yellow mailbox.
Right, I'm not done with this.
Bullet holes and an arse.
Yeah, I'm not done with that yet because I still haven't been able to get. I think that's gonna be happy news for him. For who? The guy that's dead? It's happy news that he's dead. Oh yeah. Oh no, they're still here. Can I talk to you, Titus?
It's you again.
Yes.
What is it?
Why do you have to spend? Just talk to me from the thing. Okay. Oh right, I need to find Ruby. Okay, let's do this. Now I need to talk to Ruby.
Why?
Because she's your real leader. I'm going to level with you. She's the next link in the chain that leads me to Lely's killer. I have seen her in the laudanum-induced delirium. The paranormal instinct whispers her name into my ear. Look, I need to pin this on someone, and I've decided to pin this on her. I suspect she killed the victim, that's why. A civil war is brewing, and the only way to prevent it is solve the murder. That means talking to Ruby. I like that one. I like that choice because it's diplomatic, right? It's not being overly aggressive towards him. It's not saying that she did it, and it's not pointing fingers. It's just saying, hey, some shit's gonna go down. I don't want people to fucking die. Option 4. Look, I need to pin this on someone. That is a funny option. I've decided to pin this on her, but I want to go with 6. Because just not have infinite data, because people joke about having to turn off data. Remember, you own a phone, so your data's yoinked away. Yeah, their flatmates can't look through the cam. Oh, you mean like running out of like phone data, San? I mean, it depends on your phone plan. Like I have Mint Mobile because it's cheap as fuck, and I don't get infinite data. Like the unlimited plan is 20 gigs. It's really not worth it. You get what you pay for. It's not great service, but you know it works enough. So it's cheap and it works fine enough. But yeah, I don't get infinite data. I'm too broke to afford a truly unlimited plan. All right, the Civil War is brewing.
Sounds like you wanna push this steaming.
Damn it! I might as well have picked option 4.
Anyone, and now you pick Ruby. Well, not on my watch, you won't.
The thing is I can respect his distrust of me, given that I am a cop. And yeah, you also don't have unlimited data. Yeah. Nani was talking about personal information, like stealing your data and stuff from.
Fuck that shit.
Hey, I'm not a moral intern. I am commie cop, so you can shove that up your ass.
Fuck you too, moral
Hey. He throws a glance at Titus as the last syllable leaves his lips. The big guy sighs.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
You have Telemock. Mine's limited for $15 per month. Telemock? Never heard of that. I don't even know if that's available in the United States.
That's nothing. That's just legalese.
Legalese.
You don't even have a sound theory.
I'm actually not trying to pin it on. It's still Titus.
Titus. Here. Think you could fuck off now?
No, I need to find Ruby.
Sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. Dude, a logic of 18 check. I have a 7+, found the key in the union box, saw the winch outside, reconstructed the murder scene, Claudia gave a motive, I found the secret route, and Ruby is a drug trader. I have a 97% chance to pass this 18 check. That's fucking crazy.
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought.
Because here's the thing, right? Is that, like, she had motive, apparently. According to Claudia, she had motive. The thing is I find that motive of just, like, a disgruntled potential lover very flimsy as a reason to expertly kill, like, expertly assassinate a mercenary. Like, that's, I don't think Ruby did it. Granted, we haven't met Ruby. We haven't actually talked to her yet, which is what we're trying to do, but I don't think she did it. I'm certain it was somebody else. Telemachus, or isn't there an Odyssey movie being made? Wasn't there a discourse about that recently? I don't know. Something about, like, not everyone being able to read American history literature or something like that. I don't know. Why are you so sure Ruby didn't off him?
Because she was here all night with us.
That is a solid alibi, but you could be lying to me, Titus. You've lied to me before. Remember, it is a crime to lie to an officer of the law.
Together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
Yeah. The thing is I'm not like other cops.
She was here all night? 11:30 to 12:15? She was here during all that time?
That's a whole 45 minutes.
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
She didn't go out for fresh air, for one smoke.
No, that's a lie.
Thank you, drama. In that whole 45-minute window, she was with you the whole time.
All right.
You call it American literature? No, the thing is people were calling it American literature. There was
We're not getting into what that
there was discourse around like people not knowing what the Odyssey was, and there were people saying like, oh, it's such a privileged take to say that that like it's weird to not know the Odyssey. Not all of us grew up in America learning from the American education system. It's like it's ancient Greek. It's a goddamn ancient Greek story. What are you talking about? It's like a girl searching for a man. I'm not like other girls are different. Yeah, that was Sam. That was the intention. That was the joke. I'm not like other cops.
Just because she was gone for
I'm
5
I'm
minutes
I'm
doesn't
a
mean
I'm not
she
like other cops. I'm a
magically
commie cop.
Got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
She's got the secret passage though. Okay, so she could.
He's been through it. That means he suspected her too.
Okay. See, here's the thing, Titus. If we could just work together, and I know that, and I understand why you don't want to work with me, Titus. Okay, I get it. I'm a cop. Okay, you can't trust me. Okay, I understand. But if you just worked with me, we could figure this out and put it to bed and prevent like a lot of people dying.
Right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
The thing is I don't believe she did it. I don't believe she did it. Okay. All right. Sam, just because you didn't get one joke doesn't mean you does not make you stupid, sadistic, and suicidal. Cut that out. Cut that shit out. Enough with the self-deprecation. We're leaving that shit in 2024. I'm doing it. Maybe other people are doing it. You should do it too. That's a challenge. All right. You do agree the shot came from the roof, right? The thing is I don't think it did. You notice the winch out back.
I've seen the winch. I'm not blind. You saying she reeled herself up by her collar?
No.
Like some kind of...
Okay, motivational coach, Seth. Better than being a demotivational, like some kind of
Let's
kid.
go with that. Point is...
Yeah, see, Sid, you're not doing yourself any favors by talking to yourself that way.
Her on the roof.
See, that's one of like the little things you could do. Like it's not like a silver bullet to fix the situation or fix anything, but it definitely makes things worse to talk to yourself that way. There's a secret route in the kitchen that leads straight to the roof. Through what looks like an abandoned pinball workshop. So, oh shit, he didn't know. He didn't know about the passageway.
Hostel. What was it called, Theo?
East Delta Pinball Arcade. Weird place. Went bankrupt.
Yeah, that was the curse.
Okay, but how'd you get up? There's no room for a staircase in this building. Or an elevator, for that matter.
See, that's where you're wrong, because there is an elevator.
The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop.
Yep, and from there, a door leads straight to the roof. You can just step outside.
Could have gone up, shot him, come down. All under 7 minutes.
Except she would have heard... the gunshot. Claudia would have heard the gunshot, not just the glass breaking. That's the big thing.
That's quite the theory. We need to have a look at that secret passage, boys.
But you guys should have a look at the
I'm on
secret
it, boss.
passage.
Right when the law clears, me and Angus are going up there.
Angus beef? Hamburger?
It's a dumbwaiter, not an industrial lift. How about I go?
No, I'm a dumbwaiter.
Just now. You got something else to back this route up? Or is that it?
I also found footprints upstairs.
Footprints. Recent.
The tracks were recent, but not worn down in the right foot like
Right.
Ruby's. It's best to omit this pesky little polemic for now. Too confusing.
No, because I want to be open with this guy. Oh, you barely held yourself back from an inappropriate joke, but that was untimely phrasing. Untimely phrasing for what? I say so much, it could have been anything. Man, now I don't know what joke you were going to make.
Goes
so
against
sad.
your little theory, doesn't it?
It does.
Then again, I've known few people in my life who own more than one pair of boots, and occasionally do change them.
That's true.
Good news is, I'm still listening.
Okay, and then there is the key. Right? You're gonna clip it to cancel me? No! Because the key that we found that was outside the window that unlocked the door had a ribbon on it to like give it like to make it easy to find again. So it was stashed there on purpose.
I don't like guessing, Cole. No one does.
That's true.
It opens the steel door in the kitchen, the one that leads upstairs to the roof. This key was right here with you all the time.
You didn't find it, but Ruby did. That's how she got up there.
Quit jumping to conclusions, Theo. You took that key. Did it look like it was recent?
Hey, buddy, it's back. You finished learning? Nice. What'd you learn? Did you learn anything good or interesting or fun? Or are you're cooked? Oh no. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to hear.
Been there for 20 years at least.
Mm-hmm. She could have made a copy. She could have just put it back there once. I think she put it back there once she was done.
This doesn't make sense. It's damn interesting, but it doesn't fit well, and you know it.
Hopefully not quantum physics. Yeah, I wouldn't understand quantum physics.
But it fits, and he knows it.
Yeah, exactly. It does fit. So yeah, I wonder if he has any reason to disagree about the shot coming from the roof, because I don't believe that.
Why
but
not?
that's why I finished learning so fast. Yeah, because he's cooked.
Clausia's window from any of
Get like halfway done, realize you're cooked, and just say fuck it. That's honestly a mood. Okay. Can't draw a straight line from anywhere the surrounding buildings, not from what I know about Martinez. Yeah, but there is 3 potential things.
From the coast.
Mhm.
But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. It was close up.
Yeah, and then I did calculate there's a 72% chance the bullet came from the roof.
72%. There's a percentage and all. Where'd you get it from? Your guys in the lab?
I got it from my brain because I am a superstar cop. The radio have almost straight A's for math, but barely passed physics. No, I had the same problem. I'm very good at math when I like apply myself to it, but physics just I could not get past it. Part of it is because so much of even like low level physics stuff is all like assume this, assume that, assume that there's no friction, assume no gravity, and it's just so much like theoretical bullshit to teach you the concepts. And I'm just like, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. You had no option to do that when you were little. Yeah, see, I didn't either. But as I grew up and like my siblings became more of the focus, like that sort of like started to fall away. By the time I was in like my junior and senior year of high school, I was just so senioritis. I didn't do shit from fuck. I can't believe I graduated high school. Gotta be honest. Brain smooth as the moment you think physics. Yeah, me too. God. It sucks because I was so interested in physics before I got into a physics course, and then I took it and I was like, wow, this sucks.
Definitely lie. The truth is not credible.
Interesting. Okay, chat, do I lie? Because one is the truth, right? One is the truth, because that's what happened. I analyzed it on the spot. I can do that. I have superpowers. But he's not going to believe that shit. So, should I just lie? Drama's telling me I should lie. Guess a vote. Buddy, you're the only one in the Twitch chat. If I vote, what you pick will have a say. What you pick goes. Finished all my classes in the first class of doctor stuff to 4th grade when I was hold on. Finished all my classes in first class of okay. Not important at all. Yeah, see, I could have been like that, San. I could have just do the vote. No, we're lying. We're lying.
Wouldn't hurt to have one of those in Martinez.
True.
What else have you got? That puts her on the roof.
I mean, this is irrelevant because we know about the secret passageway. I guess I could tell him about the thing. Would pick that anyway. Yeah, superficial physics is fun. I've got a book by Stephen Hawking that is literally cosmology for dummies, and a lot still goes over my head, but it's interesting to read. Yeah, I need to do more reading. I need to do more reading of like nonfiction stuff.
What the fuck does that got to do with Ruby?
Nothing. I just thought we could bring some down. Get some new machines in here.
Wow, man, can we? I mean,
That'd be awesome. I beat that royalist machine 20 times
Called
now.
A Brief History of Time. Yeah, masochism. What's masochism got to do with it?
All right. We can get the barman to bring them down.
We're just talking about this, like, oh, by the way, there's pinball machines. We could bring them out and have a little fun time, you know? I guess I might as well pick this. Yeah.
It wasn't a Sambo artist call. I've been doing this for 10 years.
Yeah.
it's never a Sambo fighter, and it's never a bullet-bending sniper.
Yeah, this isn't Wanted.
Or Ghost. It's never a ghost either. Don't worry.
The thing you had 4 was chem biology and chemical biology stuff because you're a lazy fuck. Dude, that's... Oh my god, that's a mood.
Firmly.
I thought I was going to really enjoy chemistry when I took it too, but it was just all math and it was so boring.
Need to check it out. That's what we've established. But a route does not put that bullet in his head. A gun does that.
Yes.
And Ruby doesn't carry one.
Oh. Now that is an interesting concept. Or an interesting idea. So if she doesn't have a gun, she doesn't carry a gun, and we know that it was fired from a gun that is an advanced model, one that is not typically seen in Martinez or Revachol as a whole, because those sorts of guns are outlawed for civilian use or civilian ownership. It's a, what is it? It's a 4.46. Where is that? Yeah, find the mortar way. Yeah, it's a 4.46. And it's a cased round, unlike the rounds that we usually see in Martinez. AR-15. Now, I don't know no AR-15 that shoots 4.46 ammunition. If it were 5.56, maybe, but nah. It's some weird fantasy gun. Literally couldn't go out because your mom and dad would just beat you. Dude, you had such a rough childhood, man. I'm so sorry for that.
Phase 2. Murder weapon.
Yes.
Get a gun in her
Oh, hi,
hand.
Zenny. Here she comes.
If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun.
Okay, so I need to find out if she has a gun or not. She doesn't. I genuinely, I cannot believe it was Ruby that did it. There is no shot, pun intended, that Ruby did it. Like, absolutely not. It had to have come from one of those areas. We know it didn't come from Land's End because we did the visual calculus there and we didn't find anything. I don't know about the boardwalk, but I highly doubt it was fired from there. If it was shot, so it's one of two things, right? Either A, it was Ruby on the roof with a gun, or B, it was someone else on the island with a sort of sniper rifle, which I think is more likely, especially since, right, like a 4.46, considering the like, not diction, the format of that round, it's a rifle round, so it had to have been fired from a rifle. Now you can use those sorts of rounds from pistols. They have to be like specially made guns. Or was our little detective? It wasn't our detective, because he wasn't even here. He wasn't here when the guy died. He came after. We're gonna put down because you smell. He wasn't even here. It couldn't have been him. Unless he like came here, did it, and went back. But no, I highly doubt that. Highly doubt that. So is either Ruby close up with a modified handgun that she could have concealed? Because when you think, like, she would have had to either have concealed it or hidden it somewhere. And if it was a rifle, using a rifle cartridge, it would be much harder to conceal or hide. So it has to have been somebody from far away, likely on the island, because it wasn't Land's End, and I highly doubt it was the boardwalk. It can't have been her. One time he fell asleep during studying, he passed out. You shouldn't have passed out, so I guess it was the time. Yeah, that is pretty bad. That is pretty fucking bad, dude.
Just don't contradict yourself.
But you don't have to deal with that anymore, do ya?
Did it? Maybe keep it to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But what if you miss interesting information that way?
LDAT.
The choice is ultimately yours. But
couldn't have said it better myself. Okay. I've already established Ruby's running drugs. She could have smuggled guns too. That is a good point. That is a good point. Nope, you don't have to deal with that anymore. That's good. That's good. The detective got a haircut. Yes, I shaved his face. I don't think I cut his hair, though. Just shaved his face, though. No more button chops. I thought it would make him look nicer. Turns out it didn't. He actually looks worse. All right, I've analyzed the bullet that killed him. There's a small 28% chance that the shot came from beyond the roof. The local pawn shop sold my lost gun to a woman. Maybe it was her. But my gun wouldn't have been that. We got the trauma and scars. Yeah, that does not... Unfortunately, that doesn't go away. You know, a haircut he could have got. What is with the low taper fade thing? I don't get it. What is a low taper fade? I don't know shit about haircuts. Okay. I'm going to ask about my gun. Hey, no, you didn't hear that. You didn't hear that.
What an idiot! Tell me, did you lose it before the murder?
No, I did not. I did not lose the gun before my murder because I showed up after he was murdered.
Of course not. And Ruby didn't use your lost gun to kill him.
Stop thinking about your lost gun, Dad. You'll get a heart attack.
Thank you, pain threshold.
This was merely a thought exercise. He did not lose his gun.
Yes.
Let's move on.
Thank you, Kim.
Why the fuck was he asking you for your gun, huh?
Ah, shit.
When he tried shooting himself or some shit. Because
for the drama. No. The reason why I asked for Kim's gun is because it is way more dramatic to be like, Kim, let me borrow your gun for this. I'm going to stick it in my mouth. Also, I don't want to get germs all over the barrel of my own gun. Come on.
That's a solid logic structure.
Damn it.
Do something.
Shit.
This is bad.
Okay, I've analyzed the bullet that killed him. Now I'm going to win them back over showing my intelligence.
So...
The man shrugs and looks at you.
So it had to come from a breech-loading rifle.
There you
Military
go.
Grade.
Has to be a rifle.
You militia monkeys have those. This goes against your short-range theory.
Mm-hmm.
If the murder weapon was military grade, how did Ruby get it?
Yeah, I'm just being upfront with what I know, because I don't think Ruby did it.
Right. That's mighty forthcoming of you. So let me extend you the same courtesy. She's connected.
Well, I mean, I know she's connected. I just don't think she killed him.
Down in Jamrock, probably. He's not being too forthcoming. This is not a surprise.
Interesting.
So she may have access to semi-automatics.
It's possible.
That's a long fucking stretch of the imagination.
I just don't think it was. Okay, small 28% chance.
God damn it! I know what a 72% chance.
I'm just checking. I'm just checking.
28% chance it isn't that, and 28% is no small chance either.
That is also true.
Just making sure we are on the
It's
same
more than a
page.
quarter.
It doesn't all fit.
Yes.
We are just sharing info, candidly.
Exactly. She could have smuggled guns.
God damn. That's
why you eat sand. You eat sand for the therapy therapy.
Every fucking 5 seconds.
Okay. All I'm saying is, from what I saw in her cabin, she'd have no trouble getting a gun. Okay, internet's gonna be gone for a sec. All right. Okay, fine, Titus. I'm not getting into it if it touches on it. Okay. All I'm saying is that she could have gotten a gun.
Trouble. This is Revachol. Even the roid heads in the gym had a carbine. No one has trouble getting a gun. I still never saw her carry one.
See, that's the kicker. She would have had to conceal it or hide it because they never saw her with one.
He must be referencing some past case of theirs. He's angry because he knows you're right. What he's saying only confirms your theory.
Okay, I didn't say I'd prove she had the murder weapon, just that we need to find her. That's the thing. I just want to talk to her.
Your lost gun first.
The tattooed man bursts out laughing at his own joke.
Easy now,
Fucking asshole.
Al. This isn't comedy.
Yeah, thanks, Titus.
Titus, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3. Motive. The last component.
Yep. All right. I love when internet goes away too. Yeah, it's so much fun. I love it. You know what's worse though? I would rather have my internet go completely out than have it be really shitty and slow. Because then when it's just slow, you have like the temptation to use it, and then it's just frustrating and exhausting. And if it's completely out, then you just don't try, and then you do other stuff. Classy told me pretty interesting thing. Okay, it's not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the cover-up. That is the more important thing. Why did she organize the cover-up? Now, there is the component of just Claudia asked for help, right? Claudia asked for help. She was in there with him. There was a gun available. Now, see, that's an interesting thing. What the fuck happened to his gun? What happened to his gun? Because he was armed. He had his gun, which we also can presume was military grade. We found the armor bits. We found his clothes. We don't know where his firearm went. So, you know, it's got to be floating around here somewhere. But why did she do the cover-up? Because Klausya asked for help. I don't know. All right, yeah, let's...
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
She could have been covering up for herself. And the fact that she was so, like, ready to go to the cover-up...
Think about it.
Could be she was thinking
Why go
about it.
through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
He traded it for a dildo.
She had, like,
This isn't
a fully formed
cyberpunk.
plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Yeah. Which means that she probably had time to think about it. Or she's just very talented at coming up with cover-up
Really,
plans.
Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been...
Yeah, that's what they all say, Eugene.
Time for a logics demonstration.
Okay. Eugene, let's assume you killed him.
He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Would you prefer to go on trial with your friends as part of a lynch mob or alone for committing
The
murder?
man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code.
The Hardy
boss.
Code. What do you mean? Oh, just that cyberpunk is very horny and there's a lot of that sort of thing. There, you can get a unique dildo weapon from an enemy, from a person. So you know, trading it for a dildo, that's something that could happen in cyberpunk realistically.
Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
So she fully skipped town.
So he didn't rule her out completely.
Uh-huh.
And she skipped town. This is good.
That is interesting. That is good. Okay, so Klausya told some pretty interesting things about Ruby. Mostly the fact that she's gay.
Yeah. Like what?
Sex. She wanted sex from her.
The big man falls absolutely silent.
Damn, I stunned him. So they gain while you get a shiny. Yes, exactly.
Behind
Well, not
his
necessarily for
eyes,
female use. You can
dominoes
use
are
it on
falling.
you can use it on
Fast.
males too. It's
all
just a little bit
beginning
more
to make
risky and
sense to
potentially
him now.
painful. Why do you think people? There's a big reason why a lot of people go to the hospital is they get
but
shit stuck up their ass.
They're both girls.
Yeah, and
Girls like girls too, Angus, sometimes. This is one of those times. She liked Klausya.
Yep. Is there anyone in this goddamn place that likes girls? Or that likes men? I do. Okay, I know it's bewildering for me too, but that's what she said. Come on, guys. She hangs out with you meatheads. This cannot come as a surprise. It's supernatural, a reality-breaking event. It's scary, yes. She probably went to a university and learned it from a liberal. What Kim said. Sometimes it happens.
First he says she's murdered him. Now she's a too. It's a lie.
See, I figured you guys would be down with this. You guys are like, okay, whatever.
Come on, Glenn.
Like, you guys would just be
She
chill.
likes Monica's titties more than you do. Everyone knows which way the wind blows there.
Yep.
I did. I knew it. That's why she didn't fuck me at Fatty's birthday party.
Yeah, that's why. That's why.
She didn't fuck you, cause you're 40, and you still live with your mom, Dennis.
Light laughter sounds off in the room. It feels nervous. Klausya said she made advances on her and she thwarted
Ruby
them.
then threatened her and told her to end her relationship with the deceased.
True.
This is some sordid shit. It's also the kind of garbage our Miss Aronier puts out to cover her own ass.
Potentially, but she seemed pretty fucking scared.
Sort of, but he doesn't have to know that.
Yeah. She did tell us when we were close to arresting her. That is interesting. Because, yeah, she didn't even bring up the Ruby thing until after I threatened to arrest her. Like, oh. She didn't bring it up until we threatened to arrest her. Because I mentioned that she was potentially a suspect because she was there when it happened. And then after I was like, hey, we could arrest you for this. Klausya, the woman that was upstairs on the roof. We threatened to arrest her. And that was when she was like, wait, hold on. I think I might know who did it. And then she told us the whole thing about Ruby, like, and all that stuff. But it also kind of checks out because Ruby skipped town. Why would Ruby skip town if something didn't happen? Like, she was here for the lynching and then she fucked off. So, okay. She did tell us when we were close to arresting her.
But that Ruby is queer as cabaret.
Okay.
Now that I start thinking about it. So there is some truth to it.
Imagine not solving the case while you were gone. That would be fucking wild if I solved it in the few minutes while you were gone.
Okay. Some are queerer than others.
Yeah.
You can still be a hardy. But if you bring your own personal shit into our outfit.
Sticky balls like sticky pudding? Never had it.
Seek fluid intake.
Use us to cover it up? I mean, that's just fucked up.
That is pretty fucked up because that implicates all of you in the murder
If
instead.
it's true. But it's not, right?
Who knows? Maybe it's all part of a leadership challenge against you, Titus. What? Okay, when Claudia came downstairs, Ruby appeared to know that something was wrong.
Man. That's just Ruby. She's got shit under control. That's her whole thing. That's why she's so good.
Because, like, there are people that are like that. That just, in a crisis, they can just immediately go right into problem-solving mode and kick ass. So that's entirely possible,
Plus, man,
but...
it's like female intuition, you know.
It's not.
Women talk to women. Which is sort of why we need someone on the team who they talk to.
Okay.
Eugene wants a woman on the team so they can do their job. That must be hard. Half of Martinez is female.
Yeah, female intuition. That's what that was. You're right, Eugene. So you got no water left at home, but luckily there's tap water that's drinkable here. Walter White. Since when is fixing a USB this weird? Wait, what's wrong with the fixing USB you're doing? Is there like problems with it? Yeah, I have a filter. I don't buy water. I have a sink filter and then I have a Brita filter. I double filter my water because I'm a dork like that. Very good. But it saves me a lot of fucking money on buying bottled water. Okay, yeah, she just has her shit together. So, or she knew what happened because she killed him.
Not so useful.
Titus looks at Alan, then Eugene.
Fucking hell.
The blonde man is in some kind of anguish that makes him stare into his garlic bread bowl instantly. Let's call this our anti-Nestle campaign. Fuck yeah, fuck Nestle. Inkman. What is Inkman?
Even a doubt of it hurts.
It's just sort of writer. Betrayal is not painless, even a doubt of it hurts. Okay. Maybe she killed him because she thought it would curry favor with you. Okay, Titus, you have to see it. Things don't add up. We need to talk to her.
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods.
Walter. Oh, Pinkman. I didn't see the P. Walter Pinkman. When they get married. That's kind of a problematic age gap.
Small nod.
He was his teacher.
And a trickle of tobacco spit.
Jesse, we gotta fuck.
Yeah.
We gotta fuck for the meth.
There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is.
Okay.
Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want. I don't know. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However, hard, I asked. Want to know why?
Why?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
Interesting.
She knew there was evidence on her.
Interesting.
This is typical suspect behavior. Why fleeing is always incriminatory.
I mean, it isn't always. That is very cop-brained of you, Kim. But in this case,
ask her if you
I can agree.
It won't be easy, though.
Yeah, leveled up.
She made sure of that.
All right. When did she leave? That is actually crucial. When did she leave? Because the lynching happened, I arrived a day later, and then it was 3 days before the game started. So between my first day in the game and the murder happening was 4 days. Or I guess between the murder happening and my first day of the game was 4 days. So when did she leave?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived.
Okay.
I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving.
Now that is suspicious.
Conversation.
That is very suspicious. She left right when the cops showed up? Why are they calling Ruby murdering the clerk, bodyguard, whoever betrayal him? Oh, because like if she killed him, right? She went up, she killed the guy, then she came back down, and when Claudia came down and asked for help, she used them to cover up the murder. So instead of her instead of the cops finding her as the murderer, they would find and convict all of them as guilty of being a lynch mob instead of just her. So she used them to pull the heat off of her. Yeah. I would definitely consider that a betrayal. What was she scared of?
I told you.
Yeah.
You.
Me personally?
Yes, you. The cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be pretty fucking scared too. And no wonder she's afraid. I have come to declare the ending of the human experiment? What? Okay, she probably knew me from my singing days. Oh, I'm sorry. God, why does everything flee at the sight of my shadow? I have no idea why she'd be scared. I'm just a normal... Dude, I have no idea why she'd be scared. I'm just a normal cop with regular thoughts in my head. I'm completely normal and can be trusted with firearms and authority. I mean, you know? No wonder she's afraid. I've come to declare... Okay, I don't like any of these. Like, none of these are, like, going with what I'm feeling. I'm gonna go with 4, I guess.
Sure. Normal.
I am normal and can be trusted with firearms.
You know, when I first saw you limp in here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
Yeah, it is really suspicious that she left on the day that I arrived. That's weird. All right, what else did Ruby tell you about me?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop.
Won't stop?
Until you have something.
Oh.
She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other.
Oh.
Open them up like cans.
So that might explain why there's 216 cases solved. It's not necessarily that he's really good at being a cop. He's just really good at being an asshole and getting people to rat on each other.
And then when they're all empty, just move on to the next can. Don't look back unless there was something you missed.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having a go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
Very interesting. So I guess that's where like the good cop, bad cop thing comes in. Very good at probing people, very good at breaking them open and getting them to tell me shit. Damn.
Silence.
Damn.
Nods.
Is that true, Kim? Am I a can opener?
You are insistent.
Huh. Anything else? Anything?
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This called Titus. This called Pete. But she was too scared.
So he is known. He's known. He's got a reputation. That explains a lot. That explains why he's extra fucking, like, hostile towards me. God damn. Okay. Okay. Do you have any clues on where she went?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her long.
True. She left it.
So she's on foot.
Yeah, so I agree then. She cannot be that far.
Luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, that is a good
Yeah,
point.
Al.
There's just a
And we
Stasi
won't
officer.
either.
What is that? Why does that sound familiar? What's that from? That's a historical thing, right?
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
Interesting. So now she just lost her her gang privileges. Hi, Whiskey. You want to come up and say hi? No? Okay. All right. Have you looked for her?
A little. On the coast.
All right.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlock. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
Okay. Interesting.
Who's doing this looking? They're all here.
So she's past the waterlock, but we've gone over like pretty much everywhere there can be past the waterlock. Interesting. All right. So you're all here then who's out looking?
Lizzie needed some air.
Lizzie. Oh, the lawyer. Okay. The gardener. Not the gardener. Come on, Harry. Come on. You know she's not the gardener. You know the gardener was just a cover. Okay. But she didn't go to tell Everard about what... So Everard doesn't know yet that we know about all of that being bullshit. I gotta go talk to Everard again.
No one goes to tell Everard anything.
Oh.
He knows what he has to know. Fast.
Okay, now I really want to go talk to Everard and see what he knows.
It's all day radio, you believe. The gardener may have played you a game when she stormed out. She has her own plan.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you tell me where on the coast I should start looking? And also, oh, another thing. I need to go talk to Joyce, because Joyce has a boat. I might be able to convince Joyce to let me use her boat to go to the island and check that place out. Okay. Can you tell me where on the coast I should start looking?
Sure. There are some shit houses there. A cinder block town. The fisherfolk there refuse to unionize. So, that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies
Talk about a
sometimes
joyride, right? You think? Yeah. Hey, New Chills, welcome to the stream. Okay.
We will start there.
We're having a great time
What
with
does
this so
Ruby
far.
look like?
I am, like, I don't know how far we are. I feel like we're about like halfway in. You know, we've discovered a lot of stuff. I'm loving this game so much. I assume you're here because you're a fan of the game. So welcome in. We are.
Hair's red.
I think I'm doing good too. How spoiler friendly are you? I would prefer as few spoilers as possible, because I'm not one that gets particularly angry about spoilers, but considering this is a very story lore heavy character driven game, I want to keep spoilers at a minimum as much as possible. Especially since I want to try to make this first playthrough as authentic as possible. So I'm also trying to prevent like as much. I don't like the term backseat gaming, but I guess that's the correct term. Because I want to make some mistakes. I want to fuck up, and if I fuck up, we let that stand. You know, unless like it ends the run. Yeah, I check your completed task. Having that on is useful. Oh yeah, the little companion. I like that. Okay. Do you know what she's doing with the Ulan frequencies?
No, what now? I have no idea.
She said she's building a pale emitter.
She's doing what now? She's doing what now?
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies and a pale something. I don't know more.
Why?
This guy barely understands what he's talking about.
Clearly.
There you have it. Pale something.
Is it the thing in the church? No, the thing in the church is a hole in reality, which I feel like is something to do with the pale. But the pale, right, if you remember when we were talking to Joyce, the pale is this thick sort of fog thing that covers the majority of the world. And if you go into it, it like causes confusion and like time effect dilation stuff or something like that. I don't know. It's confusing. I don't fully understand it. But it's more, considering that she's building a pale emitter, my thought of it equating it to like a sort of like nuclear fallout, definitely not that. Fernando Alonso. Who the hell is Fernando Alonso? Okay, so yeah, I definitely need to find her then. I'm going to shake his hand.
Grip is firm.
I'm going to shake his hand.
Like
here you go. Full game wise, around 20 to 30% case wise. You're case wise, I'm about halfway in. Cool. Okay, that's about what I thought. That's good to know. God, there's so much. There's so much happening. There's still so much I haven't done. I don't think I'm gonna be able to track down my gun. I don't know if there's one thing I could ask. So where is it? The 2 signatures for Everard, right? I don't have enough. I think it was suggestion. I don't have enough suggestion to pass the check with the washerwoman in the fishing village to get her signature. I looked it up, and I'm supposed to be able to forge the signature, and I'm willing to do that, but it's not giving me the option to do so. Like, I've tried everything that I could find on the internet. I just straight up don't have the option to forge the signature whatsoever. And I don't know if it's a bug or if I missed something like a dialogue option, because there was some stuff that was saying that like there is a dialogue option that comes up with Kim when you first get it. You can forge that signature when a private place or ask someone else to do it for you. Yeah, see, that's what I found, right? And I did both those things. I went into the shack without Kim, and I opened up and I inspected the thing. No option. I also went to talk to the guys that can forge it for you. No option. Like, the option just wouldn't come up whatsoever. So I don't know if the quest bugged or if I missed something before that was supposed to unlock it or what. But either way, I can't do it. It won't let me.
The man ponders his...
Okay. Because, like...
You take the legal documents out of
like,
the
it doesn't...
envelope.
Hold on. Let me pop over to the fishing village. At least read your messages now. F1 rookie. Oh, okay. That's who that is. F1 rookie. You said that, and I didn't, like, make the connection there. All right, so let's head back down to the fishing village. It's also getting late anyway. I mean, I can't go to bed until 2300, but yeah. Second message. It's only been an F1 from 2001. That's a rookie? From 2001? Jesus. All right. Unfortunately, we have to wrap this up. I was hoping to go a little bit longer, but we got to wrap this up. We're doing construction stuff, so I need to... Otherwise, it's just going to be loud noises. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to wrap this up for the night. We'll be back Monday, I think. Yeah, we'll be back Monday. So, yeah. Bad timing, and it's shorter than usual, but I got to wrap it up because we're doing stuff. So, unfortunately, yeah. But we'll be back. Thanks for following, New Chills. We'll be back on Monday with more of this, and hopefully I can go for longer, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the tips and the chatting. It's been great. A lot of fun. I'm excited to get back into this, and I wish I could keep going, but yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a fantastic night, and